Alright guys, let me turn off this music before it repeats again. It is time for some live stream action, and guys, I have a green screen now. I haven't quite figured it out. I feel like there's some issues, a little bit of kind of a blurring around my figure, but you know what? I'm not going to complain. We'll take it, and yes, that is my dog, the creature that you guys saw there. So let me go ahead and pause this. I'm getting real fancy, guys. How's it going? We got everyone in here, man. The Crystal, how's it going? Mr. Martinez, Basilisk, George, Kratos, Nico, man, full house. All right, let's get into some live battles here and have some fun. Yeah, hopefully we don't get wrecked today. We'll find out here pretty soon. Summon the Elector counts. Yeah, we'll try in some Empire today. I'm not that great at Empire though, to be honest. Today's stream might be a little bit short. I do have a pretty bad headache. I think I'm a little under the weather, but yeah, we'll see what we can do. So this action has your consent. Well, I'm glad. No, I'm wearing I'm wearing a pug shirt. If you look here, see, it's actually a giant pug. You can see, yeah. Yeah, I tied my hair back because it was falling in my eyes. No, Anna doesn't like it. I'll get rid of it for you, my love, if that's what you really want. All right, Dark Elves. For Dark Elves, who do we want to play? It's a hard matchup. Dark Elves are incredibly strong. We could just go with the Vampire counts. Do we want to contest the skies? That's the thing. The double black dragon can be a little bit scary. We could go with this. The Vamps. Let's do it. Let's go Vampires. So for our Lord, we'll probably get the Red Duke atop his Mighty Dragon. Get rid of these abilities. You thought I was shirtless? I am hydrating. I've been drinking water all morning, and I still just feel like death. We'll get Sword of Antiheroes. He comes with LC if you want to make sure to get Arcane Conduit. Man, he is expensive. God damn, that is a lot. Yeah, it's really pricey. All right, so we're gonna get the Duke, probably the double Terror guys. So I think double Black Dragon still will be pretty tough for us to take down, but hopefully he doesn't go with that. We'll get a bunch of zombies in the front line. Let's get 4 zombies, 3 skeleton warriors, and then we can get Sternsman and some AP. And let's get a corpse cart too, the Unholy Lodestone. I think that'll be pretty good. And on top of that, we need some like pressure. Yeah, we need some backline pressure. So maybe we cut one group of zombies here and then get another direwolf. I really want to be able to chase down like his archers and skirmishers and dark riders and things like that. So yeah, it's a bit of a strange build, but I think it should work out. We'll find out. Well, I don't want to go Musion because then he knows what I'm going to pick. Anna's going to be waiting at the... Lady Turin says she's going to be waiting at the airport with scissors to cut my hair. I'll get a haircut. All you got to do is ask. Just for you, darling. Just for you. Okay, so I'm feeling okay about this. You know, it would be nice to have Blood Knights, but for our anti-large, we do have the Terror guys, so that should be fine. Hopefully, we can get some good breath attacks and, you know, lay some good fire on those guys. It's really important to pressure the back line in this matchup, though. I love the zombies, and you know, High Elves have, or Dark Elves have some pretty aggressive infantry, so hopefully we can kind of muck them up with the zombies and everything. So, yeah. I'm trying something a little bit different. I want to see if I can claim the skies with the Red Duke. We'll see. I'm a little bit nervous because two black dragons can usually do pretty well against this type of a build. Hey, watermelon, welcome, dude. Yeah. Manfred? Manfred's really good. Yeah, I like the Red Duke just because like a lot of times it comes down to a duelist situation, and the Duke is going to be, you know, having to use Elsif and his other abilities to win those fights. Let the hate flow. The hate will flow. Hate will flow. Yeah, there'll probably... Maybe we'll have some sub-battles today. It's either going to be sub-battles at the end of the stream or a best of 3. I usually like to end the stream with one or the other, so I either grab 2 people that I know are pretty high-level players and we entertain you guys with the best of 3, or we have sub-battles. You like the hair? I cut off many parts... Oh, yes. Very, very good. Very good. Oh, man. That is a win. That is a win. Yeah, Lady Turin is going to be the final say on my haircut. Whatever ends up happening. She gets to choose. I really don't mind. Whatever makes her happy. You know, Black Coach would have been pretty good to include, I think. Yeah, I think with all 3 we could beat 2 Black Dragons, especially since we have the Red Duke, because Elsif is really strong. It'll like mitigate his physical resist and hopefully do some pretty good damage for sure. Doom Drum. What up, Turin? I'm watching you on my laptop while I'm programming at University Computer Lab. Sounds like fun, man. That's what I'm here for. Oh, man. Yeah, Anna. We could build a little house on top of this hill right here if we lived in the Warhammer world. That'd be a little bit scary to be seen from all sides. And, like, the Warhammer world is so violent and horrible. Just like my opponent's internet connection. New Harris boss. All right. Well, I'm glad it's being well received. Random gen army. Oh, Quay, man. That's a steep request. I'll try and get one in on the stream. One random gen. I haven't done one in so darn long. Hopefully my opponent didn't disconnect. No, I can't do the man bun, Richard. That's where I draw a line. There has to be a line drawn. No, Lady Turin wouldn't probably like this shirt. It's a little bit... I don't know, maybe she would. I don't know. It's hard to say. I don't know if I brought it to Poland when I was living out there, so... No, my hair is... it's just tied back. Yeah. Man, this guy's got a potato. Look at this. We're at 147 right now. Well, at least we got time for Q&As. We can, like, if you guys have any questions or anything silly, we can go for that. What's he burning charcoal? Hard potato action. Hard potato. Like, this guy's probably using, like, Windows 95. Just struggling over there. He has Skaven, like, in a wheel powering his computer, and they're just all tired and underfed. Playing on a microwave. Hey, how's it going? And you know what? At the very least, the fact that this game is taking so long is giving everyone a chance to join. You know, we're giving people time. Nope, no, I'm not naked. I'm just wearing a beige shirt. And only now do I realize the mistake. This video is probably going to get taken down because they're going to be like, oh, a shirtless streamer. Yeah, I did ambush her, Anna, with that shirt. Yeah. So I have a horrible headache and my memory's gone. I'm sorry. Oh, man. Did I bring this to Poland? I can't remember. I guess I did. Oh, it looks like he's actually going to load in. Okay. Hey, Gobbo King. Thank you for the donation, man. You want to... So Gobbo King wants me to do a pig call for you guys, so I'll do it here in just a moment. So it kind of goes like, sweet pig. That was pretty good. Sweet piggy. Oh, yeah. That one's for you, man. Hopefully he's getting revenge because I asked him to do that on his stream. Okay, so let's get the zombie set up in the front. Hopefully they can muck things down. Then we'll get the skeletons in kind of a secondary line. Let's get one out on the outside here. Get one out here. Then with vampire counts, I like to go very wide and just kind of like try and swarm people. I feel like that's pretty good. And yeah, that's it. We're good. I am alive. I'm live and kicking. Look at that corpse cart in the middle there. We're going to get the Elseef Goon Squad up here in the air. And the Doges, we want to put them over in the forest. Because Dark Elf Dark Shards are really bad in melee, so if we can kind of like get our paws on them, that would be pretty nice for us. Okay, great. Well, you guys have waited long enough, so at least he has a good computer. It's just his internet, or his computer is bad, but his internet seems good. Yeah. Wild Hog, sweet piggy. I'll show you guys the video that we're referencing with that source material. All right, so we got Elseef, we got some Black Dragon Breath. Should be pretty strong. Oh man, okay, so what's he? Okay, just one dragon. So it's time. It's Gotham's Reckoning. That big black dragon's gonna get it. All right, so let's get the hounds kind of posturing up here. And this other group of hounds, what does he have? So it looks like he's got some Harganeth. Oh, Bleak Swords. Ooh, they're gonna get run over by the zombies. In Malekith, you do not want any of this, bro. The Red Duke, yes. So he's got a couple Dark Shards, which is fine. Some Harganeth Executioners. He probably has some Cav hiding in the forest. I feel like this army's way too cheap. Harganeth, yeah, they'll do okay. I feel like we're going to be able to handle them pretty efficiently, though. Okay, so he's going to have to be running with his Lord for like most of the game. So let's get these guys kind of ready to go. We're just going to start pressuring his back line, which is going to be very important. And we don't want to take free Dark Shard fire, but let's actually run my dragon over here, and we'll run one over here. We're going to try and get a good breath attack. So let's run these guys over here together. This dragon can run over here. We want to get like a side angle breath attack on those Harganeth Executioners. Let's get these guys here, and the hounds can sit there. And so far, so good. Great. So we're going to get that sweet, juicy breath attack right down the line on those guys. And let's actually get another breath attack on these guys here. And oh, yeah. That's good. That's good, Lack. So then we're just going to run this guy away. And that breath, did he just totally shank that? Man, I guess he did. That's too bad. All right, so we're going to run them back. At least we get a breath attack on those Dark Shards. Yeah, that did some damage. Okay, cool. So the hounds are going to get in position. We're just going to kind of wait to feast. And we used the breaths. Man, we completely shanked that with the Red Duke. That, like, was just a swing and a miss. So the hounds are just going to kind of make my opponent nervous. We're just going to sit them here, and he's going to try and chase with Malekith, but we can kind of just, you know, scurry away. Great, so now we can start hunting Malekith with all of our big dragons, because honestly, I feel pretty confident about the infantry fight. But we're just going to fly over here, and we can summon some skeletons right on top of these guys, which is going to be juicy. And the zombie nation closes in. Yes, the undead come for you. Yeah, so good. Okay, good. Excellent. So Duke's going to summon some guys right on top of those archers, which is going to shut him down, and then we can honestly just goon Malekith. He's going to get killed pretty badly here. He's going to get killed nice and good like. All right, so let's run in here. We got our dragon fight going on. We can go ahead and use the LC, which is going to slow him down. So let's do that, and go ahead. Great. All right, so he's going to get caught right here. He uses a nice little breath attack on our zombies. We want to make sure to park that corpse cart. And honestly, we probably don't need all of these guys, so let's get one group here. Oh, yes. It's happening. And, man, how have they not hit him yet? I feel like they should have caught him by now, but his back line is so compromised. We're getting all up in that cookie jar. So let's actually use this breath attack right here. And it looks like he's using Soul Stealer up in the air, I think. Yeah, it's fine, but we're just going to keep chasing. Oh, and he's going to land. Okay, that's even better for us. He can fight our hounds. So we get that nice little breath attack. It looks like his archers and everyone are in pretty bad shape. And honestly, our front line, I think we'll just win through straight attrition. So Malekith's getting bullied here. We can go ahead and pull back right now. We can use the hounds to kind of attack these guys for a moment just to, you know, buy some time, and we're going to get back up. Great. So his backline's very, very compromised. It's looking pretty good for us. So we're going to pull that other Terrorgeist up in the air. And from there, we can re-engage on Malekith. And let's go ahead and do this. And then we can summon some zombies in just a moment. Yeah, that should be good. Great. So let's pop this. The hounds in the back line are definitely feasting. And honestly, yeah, even with like the support of these Blackguard here, I don't think it's really going to matter. We're going to summon some skeletons on top of those guys and use an Invocation of Nehek. Very well played by my opponent, though. That's like it's a pretty smart tactic to like land when you're being compromised like that. So we're just going to pull back and wait for some routing units. It looks like the frontline engagement. Oh, I'm not sure what these skeletons were doing. Okay, so let's make sure to get those guys coming. We can get one around. And yeah, he's going to go down here pretty quick, I think. We can go ahead and cast Von Hells right here on the Red Duke to give him some augmentations. And we can just feast on these archers now. That's exactly what we want. We want to feast on those archers as he does retreat. Okay, so it looks like Malekith's almost out of the picture. We're going to summon some more zombies to muck down these Blackguard that are approaching. The Corpse Cart is going to give us some pretty good stats in the front line, and our zombies and our zombie company is actually kind of holding their own against like some, you know, fairly elite cav, not cav units, whatever, same thing. All right, so it looks like Malekith is taking some damage, but so is the Duke. So maybe we want to pull out and just like let you know, our terror guys take care of Malekith because he's pretty low, and the only thing that we really need to worry about is losing our Lord. Everything else is kind of like expendable for the most part. So let's get these guys, and what do you do? Go feast on those archers. Come on, guys. So the Duke has gotten out, which is good. So we can go ahead and just go up in the air. So we're going to pull up, and we're just going to do another cycle charge down to Malekith, which will pretty much finish him off. We got these skeletons in the back line, so let's get them collapsing here. And yeah, looks pretty much, there's nothing we can really do at this point. So let's go ahead and use this breath attack right here on these Blackguard and Ogron. We're going to have these terror guys chased on him, just one. And yeah, so here comes the breath attack, and ooh, that was pretty good. Not the best one I've ever seen, but let's go crush on these Hargoneth Executioners. This guy should be able to chase off Malekith by himself. And hounds are just feasting on the archers like no mercy, which is great. I don't think there's any more archers to feast on, so let's actually just get this other group of hounds and have them sit in the back. Now we can start, you know, healing in the front line. What are these? These are Graveguard and different things like that. I think we're in pretty good shape. Yeah, we still have some pretty elite troops fighting over there, so let's go ahead and get a fat, juicy Invocation of Nehek. Heal right here. It's pretty funny, because I actually donated to Gabo King on a stream last night and asked him to do the exact same thing, and now he's just like returning the money. We're just handing it back and forth. It's so great. All right, so let's go ahead and summon some zombies on top of these Blackguard. We just want to kind of wear them down. It's still going to take a while, I think, even with Malekith gone, because again, he still does have some pretty elite troops here. So yeah, looks like our other side's going pretty well. We could do a bit of a rear charge on these Hargoneth Executioners. Let's actually fly up and over here and get on these guys. What's our center? These are Skeleton Warriors. Most of our infantry are actually pretty beat up, so let's get him up in the air. We can have you just keep fighting these Blackguard. And we're going to want to get a breath attack on these guys, I think. That'll be pretty useful. Let's go ahead and pop that on those Hargoneth Executioners. These guys can swarm here. Let's get this other terror guys back there. And that's a nice little breath attack. That was not bad. That actually did some real good damage. We're going to have another one in a moment with our big black dragon. Yeah, I think that's good. Yes, it is time. Yeah, the Red Duke is a really good duelist, for sure. So, yeah, back to chat. My apologies. I was pretty focused there. So, it looks like Turin has... I know, it does. I know. Just shirtless stream. Oh man, yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that one. We got to take out some of the dark elves, Nurgle zombies, for example. Yeah, we got. Quake knows what's up. Can a last alliance be without dwarves? Can't be a last alliance without dwarves. Yeah, I agree. It's well played. The build worked great. The fact that he only brought one black dragon, we were able to really pressure him, and it was hard for him. But the rest of his build I liked. I'm not a huge fan of the bleak swords. I do like the Blackguard and Hargoneth Executioners. I mean, All these kills are pretty much against zombies and skeletons, so it's not really a great metric. But I also think the repeater crossbows are a little bit safer because they're mobile. They can scurry away. Yes. Yes. I know. That was pretty good, right? Hey, how's it going, Lore Master of Sotek? I do witness you, man, and thank you for sponsoring the channel. I really appreciate it. Lore Master and I were playing some chatting last night, talking some YouTube tactics. I was introduced to the Total War series from the first Rome, but I didn't really get more into it after I started playing Shogun. Shogun 2 is like my big one. Yeah, I got a green screen. It's pretty fancy. I know, I got some bomb hair for sure. I got that Bible hair. Yeah. Oh, Crooked Moon. Okay, so well, let's play this Skaven. That'll be fun. All right, we're gonna go full rat, full filthy rat mode on this guy. We'll see if he actually brings Savage Orcs. I don't know if he's going to, but we'll find out. And Assassin, and we'll get this guy. So in case he goes, oh, actually, can he even go Azog with Crooked Moon? I don't even remember if he can. I don't want to switch and check. I can't remember if he can get Azog, but just in case, we're going to get a Warlock Engineer with the Howling Warp Gale, and we'll get the Warpstone Armor for the Mortis Engine effect. We'll get rid of this, and get the Rival Height Talisman. Yes, Dov, yes. Any chance for a Tree Man build? We could do that. Yeah, Steven, maybe we will. 25k is a pretty big benchmark, so maybe we'll do like a little mini stream tournament or something. I did the Battle Cry already, Gabo. I'll do it for free. I don't need to be paid to do the Sui Pig. So Plague Monks will get a couple Sensor Bears in case he decides to go Mind Games and get Black Orcs. Then we're going to get Doom Wheels. Doom Wheels are really hard for them to handle. And I probably don't want to get a Hell Pit Abomination. Maybe we just get some like low tier troops from here. I think that should be fine. We could get some Storm Vermin, just in case he goes like... I want to be a little bit wider than this. I think that the Poison Runners are going to be really strong. So it's a very narrow Skaven army, but I think it's going to be really tough for him to handle. The one thing that we would need to watch out for would be like an Arachnoid Queen. They're really good at shutting down the Doom Wheel play. Okay, let's do it. Deluxe my opponent. Sweet piggy. There you go. You guys like that? Whole wooden build? I'll do a wood build. I'll try to. Hey, Douglas, thank you for the donation, man. So Douglas Campbell asks, how many skulls have you taken for the Skull Throne? Well, as of today, probably about 700 or 800 from that Dark Elf army. So in my total lifetime, it has to be in the millions. Has to be in the millions. Yes. Has to be in the millions, yeah, I would say. Thank you again. Really appreciate the donation, man. Seriously. Life changing, brother. We should, Gabo, if you're watching this, Gabo King, we should actually make it so when people donate to the channel, the Sweet Piggy thing goes off. Oh, best metal album of 2017? I don't listen to... Man, I haven't really followed the metal scene. I'm a huge Metallica fan. Like, I love Ride the Lightning and Justice for All and the Black Album. I mean, even... Yeah, the 90s Metallica wasn't so good. I mean, Load and Reload, like, there's a couple songs that are good on those, but they're very, like, cheesy, you know? Like, give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire. You know, it has, like, that kind of really campy stuff. But, like, Fade to Black is one of my all-time favorite songs. I would say, like, top 2 or top 3. Like, by far. I love Fade to Black, and, like, oh, man. That album is, like, is so good. And, like, and when they had the new Punisher series, they just released it on Netflix. And one of the trailers for the Punisher series was, like, Frank Castle. You know, he's the Punisher. And he was playing One by Metallica, and it was just so freaking cool. I was like, hell yeah. Like, that was the time. That was the time for music. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Gabo, if Gabo, you're streaming, you set that up. I'll donate, you know, every 10 minutes, 20 minutes just to hear that. Yeah, Saint Anger was... I didn't really like Saint Anger that much, to be honest, guys. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the Saint Anger album. I mean, I enjoyed it in high school, but, you know, looking back at it retroactively and kind of just like, you know, it's not as great as their other pieces of work, in my opinion. All right, so we got... This guy's actually a really good addition to your army because he has a Mortis Engine effect. So if you look here, he has the Warpstone Armor. It's very strong. And you get that. It's really good against Greenskins, kind of wearing down the more elite troops. And he has really good AP values. So you can use him to kind of counteract Black Orcs. So, really, yeah, I should reach out to Korn. Oh, Sneaky Brit. I haven't really listened to them, to be honest. I'll have to check it out. Oh, Soundgarden is one of my favorite bands of all time. I freaking love Soundgarden. Like, Super Unknown is probably one of the best albums ever, in my opinion. It's so good. There's actually a really underrated song on the on Super Unknown by Soundgarden. It's called 4th of July, and it's like, it's just slow and grinding and like heavy and just epic, and Chris Cornell's vocals are just like on point. It's so good. Oh, I'm sorry, Lore Master. You had to go to the dentist today? Yeah, I love Soundgarden. 4th of July is like, and there's a song of theirs called Black Rain, which is relatively, I think that was from one of their later albums in like 1994. Yeah. Fell on Black Days is probably my favorite song of theirs, so. I mean, super, yeah, their main songs are great and everything, but they have some really underrated songs for sure. Hey, Sam, I'm glad it'll get you through your day, man. That's what I'm here for. 4th of July, oh, I know. Praise the Sun knows what's up. Hey, Adam. Adam Alexis. Yeah, Super Unknown is such a good album. Spoon Man. Yeah, it's so good. I love that song. I like Smashing Pumpkins. Yeah, like I'm a fan of like Siamese Dreams, and I'm a pretty big music aficionado. But my favorite song by Smashing Pumpkins, it's when I'm feeling a little emo, is Mayonnaise. It's called Mayonnaise. Check it out. It's so angsty. I mean, Smashing Pumpkins was like 90s angst rock. Disturbed isn't bad. Yeah, I listened to him during high school football. My coach used to put him on in the gym when we were like working out and stuff. I haven't really listened to Sabaton. All right, so he actually does have a Savage Orc build, which is going to be pretty good for us. I think our Doom Wheels will just kind of run these guys over. So let's get a little bit of this, a little bit of that. What does he have? Trolls? Ah, Trolls! And Wurzog, the Hog Lord. This guy legit has a Savage Orc build. All right, well, we'll see how it works out for him. See how it works out for him, Cotton. So we're getting some pre-skirmish here. Sweet piggy. All right, so we got to make sure to kite back. Because yeah, I'm getting too excited here, kind of, with all the pig calls for you guys. We do have to deal with squig herds. So those are just the herds, which is good, because that means they're going to rampage. So the snare net is down on those guys. So, yeah, that little Goblin Big Boss can chase his little heart out, but he's just going to get caught by some of our more elite troops. So, yeah, we want to stay relatively high and tight with this army. We got to make sure the squig herds aren't able to surround the Doom Wheel. That's going to be a very, very, very important thing. Man, look how hard that Goblin Big Boss gets wrecked by those guys. That's pretty insane. All right, so let's go ahead and square up here. And the Sensor Bears will take a lot of damage, but on that same note, they'll contaminate, which is going to get rid of the Frenzy really quickly. So we'll do a bit of a cross engagement. We'll get these guys here, get this Doom Wheel right here. And let's actually pull some of these guys out and have them screen for the Doom Wheels. I think that's going to be really important. So where's our second Doom Wheel? Great, all right. So get in there. We'll keep you working on that Goblin Big Boss. We'll put you in skirmish mode. And getting ready to use some of this these summon abilities. I don't know if it's really worth it summoning Clan Rats. We probably just want to use Plus with Filth, I think. That's probably going to be one of the better bets. So we're screening these herds right now with the Plague Monks, because herds aren't typically going to shine in that setting. So let's get our Mortis Engine Rat up there as well. And yeah, the Savage Orc front line is just going to get buckled by these Doom Wheels. We just have to keep, you know, keep away from the trolls and make sure we're safe in that respect. So let's run these guys over here. And it looks like he is committing here, which is fine. So we can just get these Gutter Runners, kite them back. Let's get our Mortis Engine over there. And he's actually doing some okay damage here. So I think we summoned some Vermintide over here to kind of help out. And man, we just buckled that center line, though. That was heavy lifting. So far, so good. This Doom Wheel is taking a surprising amount of damage. So let's kind of pull it back through here. Hopefully we'll be in good shape. And this line, again, just crushing these Savage Orcs. So let's get these guys, have them go after the Hammer of Lork. The Sensor Bears also are going to be really good against Trolls, who are like super low leadership. So let's go ahead and do a little bit of this. Oh, he does have some nasty Sculptors too. So we get that Breath Attack. Hopefully it'll do... Ooh, yeah. Oh, man, that was devastating. That's going to be real backbreaking for sure. And the Plague Monks are fending those guys off with relative ease. Scroll, we can use Rod of Corruption, kind of start bombing down all these guys. And Wurzog's kind of just lurking in the back, just being a wild hog. Probably casting some Wah Magic and everything. But man, we just ran that army over. Like, just straight up, like... Yeah, you can't, like, Frenzy units are going to be really rough against, like, Sensor Bears and things. Like, the Trolls get contaminated, and they're immediately, like, ready to break. You guys can see the bounce of power is, like, shifting really heavily in our favor. Like, you need Black Orcs. You need more resilient infantry against Skaven, because Doom Wheels and, like, these type of units are just going to just toss your salad. All right, so this Doom Wheel, we can do this. Oh, Foot of Gore. That was so haggard. Oh, my God. That was just, like, oh. And you can just see Wurzog in the back just getting crushed. So let's pull these guys over here, and, yeah, he's done for. Oh my God, that was so savage. That was so savage. Yeah, Lady Turin knows what's up. I like it. We're getting some good chat here today, guys. What's different about Turin today? No, my hair is I just tied it back. It's like it's in a little tie back thing. Yeah, that's about it. That was a brutal one, guys. That was a brutal one, man. Yeah, again, Douglas, thank you so much for the donation, brother. Really appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, contamination immediately takes you down by like 10 leadership, so Trolls are just going to be like close to routing after they take any damage from Sensor Bears. Savage Orcs, yeah. That was a rough one. All right, So we're on to the next game. Tieback thing. Yeah, with green... If I get a Skaven opponent, I'll show you guys my greenskin build against Skaven. It works pretty well, I think. Hey, Adam, thank you for the donation, man. I feel like some Bretonnia is called for. Cavalry High Elf Army. Yeah, Adam, thank you. Thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate it. Yeah. Saranska says, Turin, you could say that victory was savage. It was savage. Hey, Logan, man. 1711. Thank you for sponsoring, my dude. Welcome to the family. So, yeah, if you have any requests, I really appreciate it. And for you guys, if you're wondering how to sponsor, you can, there's a sponsor button somewhere in your chat. And it's basically like a monthly Twitch subscription. It's the same thing, and it definitely helps out a lot. So I really appreciate it, man. Thank you. We're going to play Bretonnia. We're going to use a Green Knight build as requested. So let's get the Fey Enchantress. She's really good. And she has strong healing, so you can heal up the Green Knight, which is also very important because he doesn't take much damage. So, again, why is she so pricey? I got my heals. Okay. So, let's get the Green Knight. We might... He's a bit of a risky pick, to be honest. If my opponent does bring Lure of Death, we could definitely pay the iron price. So if he's like watching stream and stuff, I'm just screwed. Is basically the gist of it. So against these guys, oh, he's going Skaven. Ooh, Green Knight against Skaven. Whatever, let's try it. Let's try it. Hey, it's going good. We're gonna play the Green Knight against Skaven, which is by far the most ballsy thing. It's gonna be so incredibly risky, but it does cause fear and terror. So. So for infantry, we can probably get some of these guys. Although foot squires might be better. No, I think battle pilgrims are a safer pick for like mass troops here. We're gonna get some men at arms as well. Fire arrows might be good in case he has like any regenerating monsters. I don't know. Maybe the poison's better. I think the poison might be a safer pick. Okay, so we got that, and then we got some men at arms. So once our front line breaks, we can send in the men at arms to help out, which will be pretty helpful. And do we want any cav of any sort? We could get some Knights of the Realm. I feel like that might be useful. So let's get some Knights of the Realm. These guys are basically just there to help out against Doom Wheels, which are just a terror in the night. So Grail Reliquary, really important for immunity to psychology in our back line. Knights of the Realm, I feel like having one more cav unit might be really good. Yeah. The Poison Arrow should be able to fend off some of the frisky rats. And yeah, we got one more Battle Pilgrim. All right. This will be fine. This will be good. All right, so let's actually make these guys and just get a Pullman, a Spearman at Arms. So this build might not work, guys, because I have the Green Knight. Normally, you win this matchup by going much wider and just getting like, I would be able to get like 2 more groups of heavy cav or like, you know, more archers. That would be really good against Skaven. But in this case, we're going to try and make the Green Knight work for our buddy Adam here in chat. And yeah, we're doing it. So good luck to my opponent. I mean, it's going to be tough. If he knows what he's doing, it's going to be a really, really hard matchup for us. So, all right, let's see here. Cetra the Imperishable, finally found one. Hey, welcome, Cetra. Welcome, man. Yeah, it's going to be a hard matchup. Yeah, because the Green Knight is already really terrible against the Skaven, but maybe he's so terrible against the Skaven because of all their magic damage that my opponent won't expect it. And he won't bring any countermeasures for it, so we'll see. Have not played a single multiplayer match in both Warhammers. I've watched you for a long time. Hey, man. I'm glad to hear, Logan. And if you ever want to play, man, you know, just I'll give you guys a link to our Discord later. We play a lot of multiplayer battles in there and everything, so do some free-for-all shenanigans, all that kind of good stuff. I feel like we should deploy over here and like meet this Skaven out in open field. I think that's what we're gonna do. Okay. So let's get the archers here. Let's get the... We don't want to be fighting the Skaven in the forest because we have, you know, range superiority. So we want to be fighting in a terrain that's really going to kind of help with that. So we'll get these men-at-arms back here. The men-at-arms are basically there. So if he summons Vermintide in the back line, they can run up and slay the clan rats that come. And let's get these polearms in the back. We're going to get our Knights of the Realm right here. And we'll get the other group right here. Yeah, we probably want to be spread wide in case he has Warp Lightning. Yeah, that should be good. So Knights of the Realm, I don't know if they can actually even beat a Doomwheel one-on-one. It's really, Doomwheels are surprisingly good 1v1. I think that's something they should change. Have it be more of like a chariot type unit, but you know what? It is what it is. So we're gonna go here. The Green Knight, he can Vanguard, so maybe we just kind of, can he hide in these trees? Is he gonna be hidden? Yeah, okay, we'll have him hiding. That's good. All right, good luck to my opponent. Yeah, if he has like all zap cannons, that's gonna be rough. Maybe the Green Knight is so bad he is good. Yes, I think that is some sound reasoning. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, Green Knight can get... If he casts one Libra Bubonicus on the Green Knight, he's gonna, like, die. Like, there's so many ways to just instant give him. Like, if he has Scroll... Yeah, I didn't even think about how bad that would be. But you know what? I'm a man of the people. I'm here to entertain. you know, we gotta try. He does cause fear and terror, so he's got that going for him. All right, so we're gonna advance here. Who does he have? Skrulk? Of course he does. Oh, he has no Libra Bubonicus. Oh, get wrecked. Get frickin' wrecked. Oh, yeah. This pleases me. All right, so we're marching from a bit of an odd angle, so a lot of our army is actually in the forest here, which is good. In the front, he has a bunch of clan rats with... Are these storm vermin? Oh, man. Oh, my goodness. Look at this army he has. This is just straight shenanigans. Okay, so the Green Knight, we're going to just be trying to assassinate Skrulk, so we're going to run over here and see if we can kind of draw some of his fire. But, man, do you guys see how many artillery pieces he has? 4? Oh, God. Oh, God, what have I done? It looks like he does have some gutter runner slingers here, so we can chase some of them down with the Green Knight for now. Oh, God, this is painful. Oh, Bretonia, please. Oh, man. Yeah, what are these? Rat Ogres? Rat Ogres don't deal magic damage, though, and neither do these guys, so... Okay, so let's pull back right now. We don't want to be chasing slingers with those guys all day. So, yeah, we're just going to try and get there as quickly as we can, because we're going to take some massive damage from those guys for sure. We'll get these pilgrims, but, like, in investing that much in those type of units, he's going to have a really terrible, like, main army. In the Cav. So Knights of the Realm, we can actually pull this group of Knights of the Realm over here, and there's nothing to really worry about with those guys, so let's actually put them in group 3, and let's, like, bog up those Rat Ogres for now. That would be good until the Knights of the Realm can get there, and then we should be fine. Oh, man, that is just nasty, that damage we're taking there. And these are Storm Vermins with Halberds, so honestly, they have armor, but they don't have shields, so we should be able to kind of shoot them down. Let's get some of those Skaven Slaves going a little bit. So the Green Knight's doing his thing, but we're going to have Knights of the Realm kind of coming in for the assist here. So the Green Knight should be in some pretty good shape. So the Men-at-Arms here can kind of bolster our ranks in the front. The Grail Reliquary is like the only thing keeping those guys alive. And great. So let's actually get these guys to intercept the troops here. These Knights of the Realm we can pull over here as well. And he does have a bunch of like elite troops kind of holding everything down in the front. But with the Fey Enchantress, we should be fine. We can use an Earthblood right here in the front. We are taking a bit of damage, but nothing terribly substantial. So we're going to intercept those guys right now. And these Knights of the Realm are just going to run down these filthy rats right here. And we just wrecked those Rat Ogres. So let's go ahead and just kind of chase some of these guys down for now. And the Green Knight can come get a bit of a rear charge. Great. So we got to make sure our archers are kind of firing on appropriate targets. Our backline archers are kind of getting wrecked a little bit. So let's start shooting at Skrulkinator right here. We can push back towards the artillery. And what does he have? Stormburn with halberds there? Okay, so we can start shooting at them. Let's move these troops up here to intercept those guys. And the frontline fight should go pretty well for us. We can actually use the Dwellers below, like so. Yes, that should be pretty good. Okay. So, yeah, our Knights of the Realm are just going to chase down these slingers, which is going to be good for us. And the Green Knight and company, yeah, we can just have those guys finish them off, and the Knights of the Realm can come do something else. Green Knight, we need to have him start hunting Skrulk, and we do get the Dwellers, which is definitely going to do some heavy damage to his infantry corps here. We're getting that nice, juicy archer fire, and we do have some auxiliary troops, but yeah, it looks like we're almost back to his artillery, which is going to be good. So, oh, yes, he pulled back his reserve, so now we can get there for free. Good, so we buckle his front line. We can start moving forward here. The Green Knight is, he's kind of trapped here, so let's pull him up and around. These Knights of the Realm are just going to come in with a fat boner and just slay these guys. Oh, man, that's so nice. So let's get on Skrulk here. The Green Knight, we need to get him out and around, so let's get you up and around here, and these guys can pull over here, have them chase these slingers down, and yeah, the Knights of the Realm are just going to go full Bretonian Patriots here. All right, great. So we're on this guy, and the Green Knight is free, so we can get him on Skrulk as well. Let's just get all of our troops going back, and I'm pretty sure it's over at this point. He doesn't have enough stopping power. Our archers are actually doing a really good job, so let's kind of pull these guys to defend, get these guys up here, move these guys up here, and we do have a Chalice Potion, so we can get that somewhere too. And I think this would be a nice spot, so yeah, let's get it right on top of those guys. Green Knight, come on, buddy. You gotta get around there. Quit messing around. And Chalice Potions should be able to finish off those Storm Vermin, if not do some really massive damage. Skrulk's taking a little bit of a beating. Here we go. Okay. So we get the Chalice. Oh, man, that decimated those guys. That was just sheer brutality. Okay. So let's get these Men-at-Arms chasing here. We do have a fairly solid infantry corps kind of marching forward. And it's pretty good we brought those foot squires. They were able to do some really good work for us. So these archers, yeah, they can just keep shooting over the hill. Let's get those spears protecting and make sure nothing's routing. That's always a very important thing. So a good way to improve your game, guys, is whenever you're playing, just every 15 to 30 seconds, take a look down at your bar and or the minimap and see if you have any troops like routing on the periphery. And that, like, honestly, that'll like vastly step up your game. Like once you get really good at that, making sure you're constantly like putting troops back in. That would be one of my pro tips for success here. Although I'm not a pro by any means, but you guys get the picture. All right, so we're shooting those guys. It looks like we collapsed those Storm Vermin up on the hill. The Battle Pilgrims actually beat them. Skrulk's pretty much offline. We do have the Green Knight on the hunt. And Green Knight mind games, guys. Green Knight mind games. So this guy's pretty much done for. So we can get the Pilgrims, have them go help out in that mainline fight. And the Fey Enchantress, we want her to go here as well. The Green Knight is more than equipped. I totally forgot to use this, but we're going to use it on the Men-at-Arms. If we have anything we need to regrowth, we can get these Battle Pilgrims here. That's going to be good. So the Knights of the Realm definitely rode down some of these filthy rats, and you know, I had a lot of fun doing it. I had a lot of fun. Bretonnia is always a pleasure to play. They are still, in my opinion, one of the weaker factions. Yes, get him. Get the filthy rat. Chase him. So Skrulk's going to die to Giles over here. He's going to get chased by the Liege of Bretonnia. And I think that's it, guys. He's going to get hit with army losses here pretty soon. That'll do, pig. That'll do. No, dude. No more Hellblaster volley guns, please. Please. Oh, yes. Ride them down. Right, look at all the rats. There's few cooler sights in this game than seeing, like, the Knights of Bretonnia just ride down a bunch of filthy rats. That feels so good. That feels so good. All right. So, my opponent kind of brought a goofy build. I mean, bringing that many artillery on a shrouded map like that is rough. It's too much. If you're going to bring 1 or 2 artillery, get some Plague Monks, get a couple Sensor Bearers even. Maybe Plague Monks would be probably the safer pick here. You want Liber Bubonicus, always, always. It's a must. Hell Pit Abominations are decent in some matchups. I actually bring them against the, I like them against Beastmen. Because Beastmen, you don't see a lot of Ungor Raiders. Some people do bring them, but Beastmen, it's really good against, like, Gorbals, and it has anti-large, it hits like a truck. Yeah. G to the G. Alright, guys, 1 second. So I'm going to go get a drink of water and use the restroom real quick, and I'm going to put some music on for you guys in a moment. You guys want some 80s music? Here you go. Get some ghost crap going on here. Okay. I will be right back, guys. Give me like 2 minutes here. Hey, Dov, thank you for the donation, brother. Really appreciate it. Green Knight versus Skaven for the win. Bring a Hellblaster if someone picks High Elves. All right, so if someone picks High Elves, we'll go Empire and we'll get a Hellblaster just for Dov plays. Thank you. And also, guys, make sure to check out Dov's channel. He is an awesome multiplayer player. It's a bit of a weird thing. Great guy. Awesome dude. Check him out. Maybe we'll get a... And he played the best of 3 last time. That really good best of 5 we had on the last stream. That was him, so... Yeah, he's a true hero. Yeah, what's up? Toss me a beer. How's it going, Nanamashos? Everything's good? I dare you to bring mortars. That name of that song, Felix, is called Ghost Cop. Yes. Okay, so, let's see here. Oh, the dwarves. Oh, you guys want to see the nastiest, dirtiest build ever? Okay, here we go. This is such a gross build. So this one is a little bit cruel. I think if he beats it, I'll be surprised, but I'll be proud of him if he does, that's for sure. So we're going to get these 2, and then we can get the Brace Scream. All right, Dov knows what's about to happen. Yes. Dov knows. Yes, Gimli. Okay, so we're going to get double Cygor, get Bestigors, one group of Minotaurs, the mighty Minotaur, Chariot. This build is so foul. It's so foul. We'll get some of these. I'm trying to remember what else I bring in this build. Some Centaurs is probably a pretty solid pick because they're mobile and they can really isolate Dawi forces. Okay, so I think it has most of the staples of the build. It's pretty crunk nasty. Okay, so check this out, guys. What you do is you split up your army all across the map with the Cygors and you just like bomb him with rocks. And then as soon as he goes after like one of the Cygors, you isolate him with your troops in the field. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Dov plays with the Palpatine. Oh, yeah. Also, Logan Man, our new sponsor here. You have access to some custom emojis, too. So I think there's like, we have Arnold Schwarzenegger. We have Steven Seagal now. We have Palpatine. There's quite a few. There's quite a few. Well, this is one of the quicker ways to beat the dwarves, and I don't like playing long, atrocious games versus them. So, and Dov, I'm gonna make you a moderator. So if anyone gets out of control, you can handle it. Oh, of course I watched Kung Fury, man. Of course. Yeah, Cygors are. Yeah, and before cannon limit bomb. Well, I mean, trust me. Yeah, and we have Gimli, too. Dov pays. This Dov pays. Don't forget the Herald. Oh, guys. Guys. After this... No, I'm showing you now. I'm too excited. Hold on. Speaking of Nurgle, check this out. I've started. The hobby has begun. So these are Plague Marines, Nurgle Plague Marines from Warhammer 40k. So I put them together last night. I'm so excited. They're so fucking cool looking. Like, look how badass this guy looks. Then you got this like guy with the pot belly, and he's got like a blight launcher, I think is what it's called. Yeah. So the hobby begins. Yeah. Okay. Back to business. Unlimited power. Yeah, I'm going to be playing Death Guard in tabletop. So I bought some Plague Marines yesterday, and I'm working on them. I got my paints. It's happening. Oh, they're transparent. Oh, green screen. Oh no, because they're green. They're actually green. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so this guy's going to be parked over here. This Cygor can be like in the brush here, just waiting in the forest. And good. So yeah, that should be fine for now. And then we'll get one Bestigor over here. We're going to get one. You basically like split up your whole army over the battlefield, and you're just like, the troll king, you know? I'll show you guys. Man, oh my god, that's too much. Ryan, I was just trying to show off my Death Guard, and they're green, you know? So like they got caught on the green screen. This build is fun. It's a fun build to play. You can really get pretty nasty with it. 1, 2. So these guys can go here. These guys can go. The other way is to use the Centaurs with throwing axes, and I honestly feel like that might be a bit of a better pick. Oh, it looks like he's ready. It's a little bit of like a mind, like kind of like it screws with your mind, like trying to play this build, your head. It's just like, he can go here. Okay, so I think the hounds we probably want to vanguard maybe in the back of the map. Yeah, that's fine. We can do that. And where are our Ungors? So we have one here. Let's get these guys back here. They have stock, so we basically just like, if he advances, we can pull these guys in and have them help out against artillery and things like that. Okay, so let's do it. So the first thing you want to do when the map starts with this build is you get your Cygors and you have them start throwing rocks at the Dawi. So they're you know, expecting to be able to turtle. They're just going to sit there and cackle at you and, you know, have a little fun at your expense. And he does have an organ gun, but organ gun doesn't seem to do terribly well here. Oh man, look at that. That is brutal. Oh my goodness. So let's pull those guys in the back here, these guys back here as well. And he's going to have to move. He can't sit there. And this really is kind of like a mindfuck for Dawi players because they're just going to, looks like he's going for the Minotaur, so let's pull them back. Yeah, it's definitely a very stressful thing to handle. So these guys can go over here, and as he advances, what you then do is you just engage like a couple units at a time and just trickle in. So we're going to get these guys, for example, and, you know, go after these Dragonback Slayers. The Chariot can go ahead and slam into the Warriors of Dragonfire Pass. These guys can go here, and yeah, we just kind of like cycle charge, distract him, just get real crunk nasty, like real nasty. So now that we've taken out those guys, we can start throwing at the Norgumling's Ironbreakers and these Grumbling Guard here in the front. We get a chariot charge, we pull it back. These guys are going to keep going here. And it's just really brutal for them to handle, guys. It's really hard. It can be done, but most Dawi players like aren't trained to handle it, you know? And then we summon another Cygor, so it gets even worse. So we summon a Cygor, Arcane Conduit. These Bestigors we can go ahead and start running over as well. You don't want to stay in combat too long with anything except the Bestigors. Oh man, I got sloppy with this. Oh, he Thaned me. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So we'll go ahead and advance here. These Centaurs can come around the back as well. Kind of charge these guys down. And how's this Cygor doing? This one is our new one, so he can go ahead and focus these guys. This guy we want to keep focusing here, and this guy we can have him go after these. Great. So very well played my opponent getting that the chariots down. I think he used the Tormentor Sword to do that, but pretty fancy stuff. So we'll just kind of keep charging these guys, getting a little bit crazy. We're almost on that Organ Gun, and Slayers fighting against fodder units is really bad. So okay. So we charge in here against these guys. So far, so good. We're getting all them juicy charges. We're going to pull back here. And yeah, we got a lot of guys coming in the back line there. So let's pull these guys up to support as well. And he's still just coming at us here. But yeah, okay. So it looks like we got our Poison Hounds back. So we can use them to feast on these Thunders. And you can see the Slayers are taking a ton of damage right there, which is really good for us. So let's go after these Miners. These guys can go in here. These guys can go after the Iron Drakes. And yeah, Cygors are just having a good old time. Having a jolly old time, George. Let's start throwing at these guys, and then we can throw at these Longbeards in the back. So we get right into the cookie jar with like all of these guys. So let's just kind of push through and just shut down all that stuff. Get the Bestigors coming in. Poison Hounds shattered those guys. And the Minotaurs, now we can pull them. So now that he overextended, we pull this guy back. We just pull the Minotaurs, which will easily massacre those guys. And guess what? How about another Cygor, guys? How about another Cygor? Why not? As if we don't already have enough of an advantage. So let's get that Cygor. Start throwing some boulders here, just dropping rocks. And yeah, we need to get our Centaurs out. We got a little bit sloppy with them, but they did shut down his range units. So that's going to be good. We'll just let the Bestigors keep fighting. The Minotaurs are going to massacre these guys. Let's get the boulders going here. And yeah, so far so good. So yeah, Malagor's just kind of sitting in the back, cackling and laughing. And his army's going to start getting pretty tattered right here. So let's go here. Where's the Dragon Breath Pass? I feel like I shouldn't be playing this on stream because it's just going to encourage this build in the ladder. But you know what? It's okay. It needs to be seen to be addressed. You know, the absurdity of it. So let's get on that Organ Gun, actually. And yeah, how are the Minotaurs doing? They're actually taking a lot of damage from these Grumbling Guard. I'm surprised by that. So let's get this Cygor and have him help out there. We really want to stomp those guys out and make sure to finish them off. So good. All right, so we got some troops rallying here, which is good. We want to keep our Lord back. One of the only ways we could potentially get wrecked here is if he's able to like catch my Lord and take him out. So we'll get our infantry kind of just kind of hanging out, lurking. We'll form a bit of a barrier around his army. And our Hounds were able to shut down his artillery crew. So let's go ahead and pull them back now. And yeah, 4 Cygors just getting dirt nasty. Well, that's why you bring Malagor. Okay, so we're going to focus the Longbeards here. These guys can focus here. And yeah, we can chase down these Quarlers, or not Quarlers, these Thunderers over here. Thorgrim is just like, please end me. And how are these Grumbling Guard beating these Minotaurs? I am shocked by that. So let's get these Hounds actually and have them help finish those guys off. And is there any other targets we want to hit? These are Dragonback Slayers, so we can go after them here. So yeah, now it's time to just start throwing in here. These guys can throw here, and these guys can start throwing here. So yeah, so I mean, we did some pretty good damage to most of our troops. We still have a lot of our cav units, so we can honestly, yeah, we can try and ramshackle those guys real quick. That could be okay. Yeah, Cygors are super accurate though. It's pretty nasty. So let's get these Bestigors re-engaged. They're in pretty good shape still, actually. Yeah, so the Dragonback Slayers. Oh man, these guys are just not going quietly into that good night. And we do have a Brace Scream too, and Brace Scream actually does some pretty decent damage against armor. And okay, so the Minotaurs and company are able to finally beat those guys, which took long enough, but yeah, like if you don't want to fight a Dawi formation, you're tired of dealing with turtling, just bring a bunch of Cygors. Cygors got buffed in Mortal Empire, so their accuracy is pretty insane now. You basically just need to keep switching the Cygors to make sure they're attacking like relatively healthy groups of units. Oh man, did we just like fully destroy those guys? Okay, so. And we're gonna use the Brace Scream right here, which, oh, we got knocked over. It didn't work. You just see Thanes like flying around the battlefield. Okay, he's back up. So we're gonna use that. Oh no, that might friendly fire us. Oh, Bestigor, stay back. Okay, and yeah, oh man, that did some good damage actually. So let's get Malagor over here to have him deal with those guys. We got some more troops to kind of re-engage here. And even if he's able to like kill our infantry, we still have like 4 Cygors. So we can easily, let's just actually start marching this one in so we have a little bit of stopping power. Great. We can have these guys go after them. These guys can go trade with these Longbeards. These guys can go into stomp mode right there. And yeah, it's going to be kind of hard to kill Thorgrim and company, but let's actually just get our Cygors kind of dogpiling in there. I think that's going to be pretty nice. And Dragonback Slayers, let's pull these guys over here. He put up a really good fight, though. I mean, he might still be able to pull it out, because the Cygors are going to disappear eventually. Hopefully we can get him on, like, army losses. That's what I'm kind of hoping for, because you can see our first Cygor starting to disappear here. So let's get these guys going here. Malagor's able to finish off those guys. Let's get these guys going after the Warriors Dragonfire Pass. In this Cygor, we probably want to just honestly start stomping on the Thane for now. We can just work our way over to Thorgrim, which is going to be good. This guy can come in here as well. And now that there's not much left to throw boulders at, we can just we can just go in there and start stomping the yard. Yeah, and Cygors are basically giants. I mean, they're going to hit really hard. The only way we could lose is if we lost Malagor. So if we like let him snipe out Malagor, we could potentially lose this battle. But aside from that, I think we're in pretty good shape. Doesn't look like anything is missing here. All right, so yeah, these hounds, we can get them going a little bit crunk on this Thane, and just keep stomping these guys down. It might take a while, to be honest. Yeah, we'll see. We need that other Cygor in there. We'll keep Malagor nearby. We do have a Brace Scream as well, so we can actually go ahead and let's pull these guys over here, have them help out with his Lord. We're going to keep Malagor nearby just for like leadership purposes. We can get another rear charge with those guys. We're going to use a Brace Scream to finish off these Longbeards. It should be enough. Slayers are hustling from you know, afar, but what does it do when we overcast this? Increase damage? Okay, let's try it. Okay, so we're going to cast it right here. 1, a 2, and a 3. See how it does. Oh, that was pretty good. Yeah, no complaints. Cool. Yeah, and you can see his stuff starting to get worn down just through attrition. So Cygors are really strong in melee. They're like mini giants, basically. I mean, 400 plus weapon strength. Yeah. And don't worry, guys. I'll get back to chat as soon as the game is over. So we're going to... Oh, man, we probably actually got to be careful here. So let's pull these Poison Hounds and have them do it to it. Malagor's kind of quick. He's got wings, right? So he should be able to hustle. Yeah, you can see this is looking bad for the old Grudge Bearer. The Thane is about to break, probably, I would imagine. Do we still have Minotaurs fighting in there? I don't think so. Yeah. We have another Brace Scream, so let's get him. Let's get him again. That wasn't the best cast, but whatever. It's fine. So he's terrified. He's terrified. So we can go ahead and just focus on Thorgrim right now, and that should be pretty much all she wrote. We can even bring in our Lord, I think. Yeah, so that's a pretty strong Beastman build, guys. Name one Marine, Wilhelm, for me. Hey, Wilhelm, thank you for the donation, man. Yeah. Maybe I'll, like, put it on his base, like Wilhelm. It'll just say that there. Sure, brother. Thank you. Thank you so much. I love it. Yeah, I'm so excited. I wish I could show you guys, but the green screen is like, I'd have to remove the green screen. Maybe at the end of the stream or something. We can have a showcase and show you guys. You know, what do we got? We got our Centaurs in here still stomping the yard. He's actually still fighting pretty hard here. Yeah, you can see he's going after Malagor, but Malagor's got moves like Jagger. Look at him. He is fast as the Dickens. Look at him. He's trying to get him. Oh, man. Oh, he might be able to get us. Maybe. I don't know. Is he... Oh, okay. We got to run back around to the Cygors. This game just got wild. Okay, so we got some Poison Hounds. So let's pull him over here to help out our Lord. Oh, my God. This is too much. Get over here. Brace Scream. Goat Yell. Are we going to get another Brace Scream? No, our charges are depleted. Thankfully, we're really quick. So we're going to get one going after his Lord. The other one can go after his Thane. So this one needs to go after the Thane. This one needs to just start stomping on him. Oh my God, this is just such a ridiculous game. So the Poison Hounds, unfortunately they broke. That's a lot of HP to get through though, guys. That is a lot of HP. So let's pull that in here. We're just gonna kind of, oh no, he's coming for us. Oh, I screwed up. Oh no. I need to just finish this. I need to just end this right now. I'm just like, one game I was like, the reason I play this is because I want the game to be quick, and then all of a sudden this is happening. All right, so let's get those Hounds feasting on those guys. They just need to finish off Thorgrim. It's going to take a while. My favorite low-cost infantry in Total War Warhammer? It's a tough one. Let me think on that for a second. And thank you so much, Flynn, for the donation. Favorite low-cost infantry? Favorite low-cost infantry? Like, who's really solid? That's a... Damn, man. It used to be Battle Pilgrims. It used to be. Can we finish off Thorgrim already? Goodness gracious. Okay, so let's kind of keep running over here. We just want to like stay like... Oh, he has the Tormentor Sword. He's caught us. He's got us, George. I would actually not even be mad if this guy won. He just wrecked our Lord. I think these Cygors are somewhat... Oh my God, Thorgrim just won't die. He has like only a couple hits left. We're just dropping boulders on these guys all freaking day. All right, so let's double team Thorgrim. Actually, we can have you work on the Thane, maybe. Oh my God. This is like what all dwarf games come down to, guys. Oh God, yes, okay, I hit him. I hit him. He only has 600 HP now. Oh my God, is my opponent gonna win this? Oh my God, he broke one. Oh no, the dwarves are rallying. The dwarves are rallying. Okay, finish him. Maybe it was a mistake targeting that guy. This guy, my Cygor hero will probably come back, but if this guy breaks, I'm in some serious trouble, actually. I probably should just start throwing boulders or something. I don't even know. This guy's confident. Okay, This Cygor is going to rally here, and then we can start throwing some rocks at his back. Oh my god. The dwarves are... Okay, so he's back in action. Let's start throwing some boulders here at these infantry. And yeah, we'll see what happens. Thorgrim has taken literally no damage. I've been attacking him for like 10 minutes. Okay, that boulder throw is going to help. Yeah, that's going to do some hurting. Okay, so honestly, let's just throw rocks at Thorgrim. Why are we fighting in melee? We have boulders. Just get those MLB arms. My favorite low tier infantry. Okay, there you go. He's done for. Now we just need to finish off this Thane. Oh my god. Let's do this. This Cygor is taking a lot of damage. So okay, let's smash these Dragonback Slayers. This guy's breaking. Oh my god. How many are left? Okay, there's literally 2 Dragonback Slayers left. So this guy, he might be able to rally. Oh my god, is my opponent gonna get me here? That would be so ridiculous. I got too relaxed. Alright, so we got this guy. There's 2 Dragonback Slayers left. Now there's 1. And yeah, he's probably gonna chase that guy off. How much HP does he have? Only 85, damn, okay. I don't know what he's throwing rocks at, but let's go ahead and just throw one at Thorgrim right here. So we're gonna, yes, pick up that rock, throw it, throw the rock. Throw it, throw it! Oh! Oh my god. Throw it, get him. You have 2,000 HP, that should be enough. No? Yeah, okay, we're going in for the final stomping. Charge bonus, activated, of 28. Get him. Okay, he's broken. Oh, he's terrified, actually. Oh! Oh my god, this is such a great game. I should cast this one separately. The final countdown. Come on, hold. Hold, yes, finish him. Get him. Get him. Oh, that's over. There's no way. Oh, why is he wavering? No, don't waver. You're winning. Just crush this guy. Why are you wavering? You're winning this fight, Cygor. Okay, so this guy's at negative 51 leadership. Why are you wavering? Okay. Oh my god. Why is this not over? What does he have left? Okay, so maybe we just throw... what does he have? Oh, he has some Longbeards in the forest. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, we're shaking now. No, don't waste the boulders. No, don't throw that. Okay. This game is so great. Dude, this is great. Yeah, this guy apparently watches the videos. The Cygor. I don't know why his leadership is so bad. Let's see why. Is it because he's exhausted? Minus 47 from damage sustained. Wow. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Let's see those Cygor arms in action. Oh no! I feel like I might actually lose this. Like, I feel like these Longbeards might kill me if I don't get like a boulder throw off on him. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Round 2, buddy. How many shots do I got left? 3? Okay. Oh, MLB arm. Oh, yeah, that'll do it. Oh. Oh my god, that game. Oh. That was insane. That was insane. Very well played to I Am So Cranky. He took one of the most nastiest Beastmen builds, put up a glorious fight, and was a pimp the entire time. One of the big reasons why it was so much harder than it should have been is because we lost our Razorgore Chariot really quick, but man, I can't believe he was able to rally like that. We just like couldn't kill that damn Thorgrim. Yeah. Oh my goodness, that game was insane. It doesn't get much better than that, guys. It does not get much better than that. Nurgle is pleased, yes. Yes, Robert. Terminated. Oh. I was like, all right, guys, let's do a quick match and just take out the dwarves fast, and then that shit happens. Yeah, I know, Steven. You're telling me, dude. Was there any requests? Let me see. 1 second here, guys. Oh, not at dwarves again. Come on. Hey, Lars, thank you for the donation, man. I really appreciate it. It didn't come. Your donation didn't come with a request, though, Lars. So if there's something you want to see, just type your name in chat and let me know your request. Oh, he's playing High Elves. Okay. So, yeah, Lars, thank you so much, dude. So Lars donated via PayPal. My favorite Death Guard lore? Well, so Italian Spartacus had donated, and he asked what my favorite Death Guard lore is. So essentially what ends up happening is the Death Guard Legion is tricked by one of their leaders, whose name is Typhus. And he like kills the navigators of their ship when because he's already been corrupted by Nurgle, so, and his legion hasn't, the Death Guard. So he takes the Death Guard into the warp, through the warp to, go help out the Horus Heresy and all that. But he actually traps them there, and then Nurgle, being a warp chaos god, is able to corrupt the entire legion and infest them with like diseases and all kinds of crazy shit. Yeah, that's probably my favorite aspect, because it's very like space horror, like, I think it's really cool. So Hellblaster Volley Gun. Yeah, Hellblaster Volley Gun. Okay. So High Elves, we probably want to go with Volkmar the Pimp. Volkmar the Pimp. Okay. No, we're getting too hog wild here. I think we just go with the General of the Empire. Oh, we can't carry potions anymore. That's right. Damn. Okay. So we just go with Volkmar the Pimp, I think, on his wagon. We can get rid of these abilities here. Just go with the core ones. Get banishment too. Yeah. Typhus. Typhus is such a gangster. I tried to buy him. He was actually out of stock. I was really disappointed. Are we on an open field map? Arnheim? Kind of. Okay, Hellblaster Volley Gun. For Dob plays. Balthazar is garbage. Oh my god, he's so terrible. Yeah, his name was Typhon back then, yeah. I'm just learning the lore for 40k, so I'm a little bit of a scrub. But, we're going to go with Greatswords and actually just use Volkmar to hopefully win the engagement, because he can buff really, heavily. Let's get a couple Outriders, too. We're experimenting. Yes, please do. Italian, you need to start doing 40k lore, man, Ryan. And guys, it's Italian Spartacus' birthday on Friday. Go subscribe to his channel for his birthday, and he'll be streaming, too, a birthday stream. So, I expect to see you all there. So do we want a Jade Wizard, or let's actually go with a Light Wizard, because we're going to be using a lot of nets action. So we want Banishment. Banishment's always pretty good. Get the Power Stone, and maybe get one group of, like, Demis, I think could be okay. It's a bit of an odd build, for sure. I feel like I should have at least one group of Spearmen back there, so maybe we cut one Outrider. Let's get maybe Halberds in case he has, like, a dragon. I think that would be better. And it's a bit of a janky build, guys, but I'm just experimenting. It's like a bit of a tinfoil hat. My favorite low-tier infantry in this game. Yeah, that's right. I'm just thinking of all the factions. Low-tier infantry. Low-tier. So low-tier is like below Graveguard, below Greatswords, like that tier of infantry. It used to be Battle Pilgrims in Warhammer 1. I felt like they were so good and cost-effective, but something changed with them. I'm not sure what. I really like Longbeards. Like, Longbeards are technically like low tier infantry because they only cost like 600. They're immune to psychology, they have charge bonuses, they have shields, they're just like well armored, really good combat stats. I would say Longbeards. And if you're just asking from a flavor standpoint, Longbeards for sure. From competitive, I mean, units like Eternal Guards are amazing. Like, they have AP, anti-large, shields, silver shields, like so much to the table. Zombies. I've really been enjoying. I like goblins. Yeah, I do like goblins. This is a weird map. We'll probably deploy up on the high ground right here. Just set up our Hellblaster like right here and just kind of force the issue with our opponent. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I don't know. But yeah, so basically what ends up happening is Typhon, who then becomes Typhus. He takes the Death Guard Legion. I think the ship he takes him in is called the Endurance. I can't remember. Italian Spartacus can definitely correct that. But he takes him into the warp to get to another battle in the material realm. So he takes them into the warp, but then he kills the navigator, so they get trapped there for Nurgle. And yeah, basically, so the Death Guard Legion was basically harkens from a planet called Barbarus, and Barbarus is like a plague planet. Basically, it's just like toxic air, and so they're all super resilient against diseases and whatnot. And sorry, 1 second, phone's. So they're all super resilient against diseases, right? So when they start getting infected by Nurgle in the warp, they basically don't die because they're so resilient. So they keep suffering, and it's just going on, and it's just crazy and miserable, and eventually they're suffering so much pain because they're not dying that they make an agreement with Nurgle to sell their souls to him for a release from pain. So that's when they become Plague Marines. Like, they just full on give in to Nurgle and just become these disgusting monstrosities, which is pretty cool. So yeah, I read the Death Guard Codex, so I'm like learning about the lore of all this stuff. It's pretty cool, actually. I really dig it. Demogryph Knights are just going to kind of be hanging here. Halberds, we want to be up here defending our Hellblaster Volley Gun. And yeah, I don't know. We'll see how this goes. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. So nothing too fancy. We'll get our Hellblaster Volley Gun in position. Let's get our Halberds right behind it. And let's go start skirmishing a little bit. See what's going on. We'll get our Greatswords in company here. And Greatswords typically do struggle against High Elf Infantry, but if you have Volkmar the Grim, they can do really good work. Actually. Yeah. Yeah, I love Goblins. I'll do a Mass Goblin Vanguard build. Yeah, my favorite, Mortarian's such a cool Primarch. Like, I love his aesthetic. His story isn't like the coolest of all the Primarchs, but he looks really badass, for sure. Okay, so we're basically just going to use Outriders to skirmish, and I think, what's our range? Yeah, we're only 130, so we don't want to take any arrow fire. So we want to force him to come at us with this Hellblaster Volley Gun, which, how much is the range on this thing? So 300? Yeah. So we want to scoot up and start shooting at those guys. That's going to be nice and juicy lack. Where are our Greatswords? They're coming up the hill. Great. Yes. I know, the shirt and the green screen. I know. It's okay. People can get a kick out of it. Hopefully YouTube doesn't demonetize me. They're not naked on stream. I could change. I'm crumbling. Oh, yeah, the green screen might be. I might be moving it in a weird way. Let's just run over these High Elf camps for now. So we're about to get that Hellblaster action. We're just going to use the Outriders to shoot at his flying units and just net them in place, because they're basically just like handgunners on horses. So. Okay, so keep shooting here. These guys can go up here. We want them to be about as far as possible. These guys, yeah, just waiting for Big Bird. We can run over with Volkmar and actually use the banishment. That actually would be fine to kind of like force the issue a little bit. Yeah, Organ Gun's about to get in range. It's pretty good actually. It's pretty solid. Yeah. Okay, so let's get these guys over here. Just kind of waiting. We're gonna move Volkmar the Pimp up. Hellblaster Volley Gun should be firing relatively shortly. So let's get our Halberds. And there we go. Okay, so now we're firing. My opponent's gonna have to move because he's gonna start taking some pretty substantial damage from the Hellblasters. Do we want to net him is the thing. We could net down his troops and like kind of screw up his infantry charge. I think that might be okay. So let's get our caster up here as well. We can drop a net. Although I feel like netting his air units is going to be a little bit better. Yeah, I don't know. We'll keep advancing. I feel like we have to, because we don't want those archers to generate value. So, okay. So now we can start shooting at this guy with our guns here. The great swords can go ahead and engage here, 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 and here. Oh, keep misclicking. Great. So Volkmar the Pimp is going to be doing his thing. He does have banishment, so we're going to wait for a good opportunity to do that. Let's go ahead and net his lord down so we can get some free shots. And the Outriders, do we want to just... Yeah, we should just keep shooting at his lord for sure. All right, so the engagement's underway. Let's get Volkmar in there. We definitely want him to be engaged in melee. We can just ignore that noble for now. And great. So Volkmar is definitely very strong here. Let's drop the banishment. Let's drop it like right here on top of those two archers. I don't know if that's the best spot, but we're going to try and make it work. Our Outriders are getting some pretty good fire for sure, but let's start just shooting at his lord up here. I think that's going to be the better bet, the better pick. We'll go here as well. And yeah, that banishment was garbage. That was a really bad idea. So I think we just drop the second one right here. And can we get away? Can we get away? Ooh, I'm playing really sloppy right now. Okay, so Volkmar the Pimp has managed to terrify a lot of those guys, which is great. So we can push back into his archers and hopefully get... Oh, that actually ended up doing some good work against his archers. So I'm not displeased with that. Great. So the Outriders are shooting at his lord. The Hellblaster Volley Gun, I do not know why it's not shooting. It's like it has a great line of sight. So let's just keep going here, kind of popping his lord in the face a little bit. The Outriders we can pull back, and Volkmar is getting a little bit ham in that back line. We do have some great swords back there that are performing, but yeah, this build isn't working out too well. The Hellblaster Volley Gun just kind of sucks the wiener. So let's go ahead and net these guys down. Let's do that. Let's get the Halberds engaged as well, and then from there we can. Do we have enough for a banishment? I don't think so. That's too bad. But his lord is actually taking a lot of damage, so let's go ahead and keep shooting at his heroic units. Volkmar can keep riding around in the back and just causing havoc in the realm. And it's going to be tough to pull this one out, though, for sure. Maybe if we can cheese out his lord, Volkmar can get a little bit crazy. Ooh, a nice breath attack right there, for sure. All right, we're going to pop this power ability. We're going to go ahead and just march over here and kind of keep riding dirty. And yeah, his lord's almost dead, actually, and he doesn't have any healing, I don't think. Oh, he does have a Lore Master of Hoth, actually, so we could potentially get some heals off. All right, so let's go keep running over here. And what we want to do is like blob up. Ooh, we don't want to get terrified by that dragon. That's going to be real tough. So let's kind of keep riding and seeing if we can get away. The Outriders, we're a little bit corralled right here. So let's go ahead and run. Run. Oh no, don't get terror routed off the battlefield. Cast that banishment before you route. Oh, damn, that's too bad. That's sloppy. So yeah, I mean, this isn't a build I would bring against Empire typically, guys. But, or against these guys. Oh my god, I forgot about my Demogryph Knights. Oh my god, that's terrible. I would have been fine. Oh no, I did it. Oh no, that hurts the soul. That hurts the soul. Oh, I got sloppy, guys. I'm sorry. Okay, so we'll keep trying. Let's actually, like, see if we can bait this guy into melee real quick. Yeah, so we're going to bait him into melee so the demis can come in, and then the Demogryph Knights can get in there. Volkmar is very resilient. I mean, he can easily run through all these guys and just be a menace. So at least the Demogryph Knights might be able to get a pick here. It's going to be tough. Volkmar needs to get in there and do some work. So we get a nice little surround on this guy, and can we get some shots on these guys? Maybe? Yeah, no, I don't know. We might be able to pull something out. It's gonna be tough. Volkmar is getting really low. Yeah. Sorry guys, I got distracted. I was so focused on other things, on like my Outriders, and I don't know what happened. It's just one of those games. We do kill his noble, which is nice. His noble is pretty much toast. So Volkmar, if we can somehow keep Volkmar like in the picture, we might be able to pull something out. It's gonna be tough, but we do have some rallying troops, so let's get them engaged here. Let's pull the Demogryph Knights back. And Volkmar the Pimp, I think he needs to come back to his army, and we do have a banishment, so let's go ahead and use the banishment on those archers. I think that'll be nice. Let's cast it on those guys. Just ride back to the main army. And do we get the banishment off? We do, I think. Yeah, it's going to go off in just a second. So great. So hopefully it stays and does some decent damage. We do have troops rallying here, which is really nice. So let's position these guys. Let's get these Demogryph Knights and do some cycle charging on them. And Volkmar is just going to be riding dirty and trying to get his way back here. So yeah, I screwed up that guy. Sorry about that. It's okay. I can't get them all. All right, so Great Swords and everyone are going to be fighting these. Let's pull back. And Volkmar is getting surprisingly low, so let's cast that Battle Prayer to kind of heal him up. And thankfully, he is unbreakable, and his Lord is going to be taking some free damage here for sure. So, demis, we just want to kind of be baiting him with the Demogryph Knights, and we do dodge that fire really well, actually, so that's good. So let's kind of take him out. Volkmar, you need to get away from that. Like, we need Volkmar to live. And he's at 180 HP. Okay, so let's pull these guys back towards Volkmar, see if they can help out. Demogryph Knights might be able to do a little something. I'm not sure. All right, let's shoot now. Demogryph Knights, let's run you guys through and see if you guys can, if they can get this dragon, that would be really, really good. And Volkmar actually got away, so now we're going to be able to regenerate quite a bit of HP, so get in there. Kill his Lord. Get him. Get him, he's broken. Okay, finish him. This is a little something. We got a little something going on now. We're not going to, I don't know, if we can kill his Lord and Volkmar can actually get away and heal, that might be really good. And what's his Lord at? He's at, oh yeah, and he's down, okay. Oh man, we're so freaking low though. Oh man, I think we might have had a chance to do something there. Sorry guys, I forgot about my Demogryph Knights. That was really sloppy. You guys deserve better than that. You deserve better. Yeah, the Hellblaster, I mean, in all seriousness though, that build wasn't very good. Just using the Hellblaster volley gun is kind of a, the line of sight was just so crappy on it. Volkmar should be able to do some good damage here, but honestly, if our Outriders didn't break, we might be able to cheese out a win just by cycle charging with Volkmar and those demis and everything, but yeah, he's gonna go down. So. Well played, my opponent. Yes. But yeah. So if you really want to do that, I think you bring a couple great swords. You probably just go with like a wider build. Yeah, like you can win the cav fight too. So I think there's some good options for that. But man, forgetting those Demogryph Knights was really bad. We could have been doing some huge damage to his Lord when he was landing. Damn, that was too bad. Okay. We lost. We lost, boys. It's okay. It was still an entertaining battle, at the very least. I am Gucci. Yes, thank you. I'll take it. I don't know what that means, but I'll take it as a compliment. Yes. I'm sparkling. Am I sparkling? Okay, let me check out the sparkling. It doesn't look like I'm glittering, does it? Hold on. Let's see. Okay, one sec. I'm going into the glitter mode. Let me see why I'm glittering. Okay, is it? Hold on. I'm adjusting the filter. So this one makes me disappear more. It's probably as good as it's going to get. So I don't have like extra lighting equipment, so the green screen isn't going to be like super top tier. But you guys want some yes, it is time. So who do we want to play against these guys? Do we want to use the Dark Elves? That could be kind of fun. Or Skaven? Chaos? Chaos. Chaos. Chaos is coming. All right, let's get Kolek. Kolek's such a pimp. So freaking cool. This one's for you, Anna, my love. Your Chaos Pony. Your favorite of all the creatures. Oh no, the DJ's next door. Their music's beginning. Okay, cool. So we're in good shape here. So let's get, you know what? Let's have some fun, get a couple chosen, and then we'll get a couple of the great weapons as well. And we probably want to get some marauders too. Yeah, let's go with like heavy infantry. That'll be pretty fun. And then on top of that, we can get some Chaos Knights. We'll get some Hounds to Feast. And what else do we want to get? I mean, we have a pretty expensive army. If he does go with like a heavy dragon spam, we could be a little bit compromised. That's one of my main concerns here. Do we want to just cut the... I feel like, yeah, this should be fine versus like white lines and everything like that. You want armored trolls? We can get one group of armored trolls. Sure, we can cut these guys and get some Chaos armored trolls. That should be fine. That one's for you, Quay Quay. Hope you appreciate it, man. So, this build feels good. We have Fate of Buna that can do some heavy damage against like Dragon Princes. Chaos Knights are arguably just as strong. They are massive. All right, Ryan. Yeah. I can do such a bomb Slav squat. I can be perfect. Flat feet on the ground. Kolek's Sun Eater is going to be solid. He has a ton of armor. He can beat the dragons, especially with Spirit Leech. The main line is the one I'm a little bit on the fence about. Maybe we cut... I'd like to like get a little bit more, like a couple more groups of Chaos Marauders. I feel would be really good for swarming the back line. What can we cut to get that? I want to keep the Chosen. Let's see what we can afford if we trim the fat a little bit. Yeah, we'd have to cut our Chaos Knights and trim down Kolek, which isn't going to happen. Yeah, you need a horse on this guy. We don't really need evasion. I feel like it's kind of crappy. Yeah, I think we just Chevron. Yeah, whatever. Who cares, guys? It's not the most competitive build in the world, but it is competitive enough. Like, it's solid, I think. Hey, how's it going, Quay Quay? Of course I notice you, man. I'll Slav squat. I don't have anything to, like, Slav squat on. And oh, Andrew H. Sorry I missed your donation, man. So you want to see Swift Shiver Shards? Okay, I'll try a game with him before the stream ends. No problem. I should have done it here. Squigs, Boars, Spiders, Wolves. Hey, Droma, thank you for the donation, my dude. Animal House. Squigs, Boars, Spiders, Wolves. Okay. I don't have anywhere to squat, though. Like, that's the problem. I mean, I'd have to take down my green screen and everything and squat on the bed back there. Lady Turin and I will... Don't donate to me for the squats, guys. Save your money. Lady Turin and I, when I get to Poland on December 19th, I'll squat and we'll put it up on Twitter. And you guys will just be enamored by my impeccable form. You guys are just going to... The stars will align. The Slav gods of old will embrace me as one of their own. My favorite faction? Chaos is probably my favorite to play competitively. Same with Beastmen. Yeah. No. On Jars of Mayo? That'd be pretty funny. Okay, here we go. So we're going to get these guys ready to party. That's a pretty mean front line. Chaos Warriors and Chosen, I mean, especially with Kolek. I mean, that's a world beater front line if I've ever seen one. So Trolls we're going to keep a little bit offset and back because if there are archers, we want them to take like the secondary brunt of everything. These guys can be over here. And let's go. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to rush my opponent. Oh well. I do have a green screen. No, it looks like I'm not wearing a shirt though. I do realize that now. I should probably like put on a jacket or something. You guys want to see my bulging muscles? My real name is Nick, N-I-C-K. But Turin is my real name too. My middle name is Turin. It's Nick Turin, and then my last name is Turin. Last name. Yeah, so Turin is my real name. Yeah, it is. All right, let's go smash some of these elves. I've had enough. I've had enough of their transgressions. The chosen of the Chaos Gods here, ready to smash, break some faces. All right, so let's go ahead and march here. We can get the Chaos Knights. We want to see what he has. So double Frostart Phoenix. Interesting. Yes, Tyrion. Tyrion's pretty easy for Kolek to just beat on. Chaos Knights, we can just rear charge all of his other. He has no missiles, so we should be relatively safe here, actually. You nominate me as an honorary Slav, Elric? Well, thank you, dude. That's it. That's a truly an honor. I love Slav culture. I have glorious Lady Turin. The love of my life is from those lands. So how could I not love them? All right, so let's pull back here. Let's get these guys going. And we probably want to get some Fate of Buna going on some of these white lines. Or we could just Spirit Leech the Phoenixes down. That's like another idea. The Phoenixes will do some decent work, but he doesn't have any like... Yeah, we can actually just hang tight for now and see what he wants to do with those Phoenixes. Wait for our Full Winds Magic and get Lord of the Storm with Kolek. It does a ton of damage. It's actually not dirty, it's just the design of the shirt. I just washed this shirt yesterday, so... Yes. All right, so he's posturing up here, which is fine. We can just kind of sit and wait. I'm in no rush here. We can just go ahead and use a Fate of Buna. I'm going to wait till we get to 30, though. Okay, so let's line these guys up like so. They're going to turn about face here in just a moment. We don't want to use Lord of the Storm while he's moving. We want to wait till he, like, settles down. And Chaos Knights, yeah, Chaos Knights can actually just slam into these guys and do some massive damage for sure. Or we could actually try and isolate his caster, which would be really good. So we're going to kind of bait him in with Kolek and see if he wants some of this. Yes, you want it, don't you? And these Chaos Marauders, we can kind of just hang tight in the back. Let's see. Oh, it looks like he might be going to try and snipe my caster. Maybe? Yeah, well, so we're going to cast a Fate of Buna just to be safe. And Chosen will massacre White Lions, like, super hard, guys. It's going to be a sheer bloodbath. So he might be going after this guy. Let's get the Trolls going as well. Where are you going with those Phoenix, buddy? All right, so we're going to keep the Chaos Knights nearby, just kind of hang loose. Let's get them up and around, and Kolek can just go start just smashing faces. And he does have a bit of a blob right here, so let's go ahead and pop this. Chaos Armored Trolls are going to do their job. Chaos is such a fun faction to play. They're so badass. Look how fast those Chosen just dumpstered those sissy high elves. Oh, that was so good. Just gives me a fat chubby. Oh my god. Okay. So let's go ahead. He's going to net us here, I think. That's a really good net, actually. Like, super good net. But we do have a Spirit Leech, so let's go ahead and start doing that on the Mage. We want to pull these hounds back. No, run from Tyrion. So we're going to start working on his Mage. That's going to be our next task. And as soon as these nets are over, it's going to be Gotham's Reckoning. So let's get our caster going after him. Cast a Forbidden Rod. It looks like he's trying to snipe Kolek with these stupid chickens. I think so. So, alright. So Kolek can just beat the shit out of these birds. And then our Knights, Chaos Knights, we're going to go kill his caster. Actually, we can jump on Tyrion, but yeah, his caster, man, Chaos Casters are really strong. Alright, let's just turn these guys into some chicken wings right here. It's going to be good. Yeah, our Marauders out here, we kind of forgot about them, but it doesn't really matter. Okay. So we're in the back. We're getting into that cookie jar. We're going to have another Spirit Leech here relatively soon. Kolek and the Chaos Knights are just destroying these stupid birds. We do have the Chosen here too, so that's going to be really nice. Okay, great. So let's go ahead and Spirit Leech this caster. We don't want to deal with any more nets, so we're just going to do everything we can to just finish this guy. That's going to be really good. The Chosen are obviously winning the fight. Chosen are just elite, and the Chaos Trolls, 31 kills. Quay, you are a true patriot recommending those, because they're actually performing really well for me. So Kolek, let's actually get him over here. These birds are, you know, gonna die relatively soon anyways. We'll get these Chaos Knights going here. We'll get these Poison Hounds going here. Our Marauders are actually losing to those Spearmen, which is pretty funny. But we do have another Fate of Buna, so we can drop that on these fairly healthy White Lines over here. And, man, those Hounds are really doing some good work. All right, so those KFC Lords are getting wrecked. And yeah, come on, let's go get him. Go, get him, George. Oh, another Lord of the Storm, great. And that's it. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, in Soviet chaos, you don't snipe Kolek. Kolek snipes you. All right, cool. So yeah, next game. Yes. All right, so now it's time for so we got to get Wood Elves for Andrew and then Orcs for Jeroma. Yeah, we'll see. Yes, it's time. Yeah, Chosen are actually pretty good. I mean, you saw how hard they just dumpstered those freaking White Lions. That was brutal. You can find my computer specs in my channel description. Oh, damn it, we're playing a good player. Okay, so I'll play Wood Elves. That's fine. I will try a little something. Nano's a very good player, so we'll probably not use the Greenskin Monster build against him because he might be expecting it. Okay, so we're going with Mel Gibson, the Gibson of old. And you have to get that Cloak of Isha for sure. What map are we on? Okay, we're on something, a little something here. And what do we want for infantry? I feel like Eternal Guard are a pretty safe pick for sure. But we're gonna get some of those, some War Dancers. We'll get a couple Giants, get some Eternal Guards as well. Just have like a diversified front line. No, it's not a bun. It's actually just like a ponytail. Yeah. And what do we also? A couple of these guys would be cool. They do have Vanguard, which is real neat. Okay, we'll get those. I feel like having the shields on those might be pretty good. Got these. I think having two Wild Riders is going to be really nice here. Oh, we don't even have a caster, though. Yeah, we're going to have to clip something. What do we want to clip? So, Andrew, we're trying these out for you, buddy. Hopefully you enjoy. So, we'll cut the Dryads for just a moment, just so we can get our caster. So, for our caster, maybe we want to... Life is probably pretty good here. Yeah, I feel like Life is going to be the safer pick. Get a Power Stone, and she's on a horse. Definitely want her on a horse so she can outrun, you know, different threats. And these guys are pretty cool if you can get them to work. Yeah, Green Tide's going to be next. We'll probably finish off the stream with Green Tide. And then we'll do some subscriber battles or something. Man, this is so pricey. I do like the War Dancers, though, against like Bleak Swords and Dread Spears. Like, if he goes really wide, I feel like that might be good. I don't know. And do we have anything to really protect our back line? I don't think we need to. We have enough like cav and skirmishers that we can probably defend ourselves. So let's just chevron up our front line here and do it. Good luck, Nanamashos. Cheers, man. Yeah, yeah. Dob plays, it has a great point. They're for sure real good. The almighty pigeons. Yeah, Wild Riders are very squishy, but they can do really well against the Dark Elves for sure. Like, they can kill the Dark Riders, and they probably lose to the Cold One Spear Riders 1-1, but you kind of like wear them down first before you take that engagement. Yeah. Pure Missile Wood Elf build? Yeah, I don't feel like microing that much. Oh, man. Yeah, thank you guys for donating and sponsoring today. I really appreciate you guys. So our front line's a little weird, but you know what? At least you won't know what to expect. Mel Gibson's there. He's going to anchor them. Switch him to melee mode. And our Glade Riders with the Hagbane tips, we can kind of just send them up to do their thing. Deepwood Scouts can kind of be over here, maybe? Yeah, that should be fine. Get these guys back here as well. And we'll scoot back. We don't want to be like... We don't want to be... We want to like kite and fight a little bit first. That's going to be really important for us. Okay. Cool. I'll give my opponent a moment to get ready. Kolek is good. Kolek turned them into chicken wings for sure. Yeah. The Templehof Luminarch. I actually have a replay on the channel with that coming soon, so you guys will get your Templehof action. We haven't played Dwarves yet on stream, no. Because I actually have a battle going up tomorrow. It's a double Dawi cast, so it's 2 dwarf games back to back. So you'll get your fill of dwarves tomorrow. Yeah, no stress, dude. No stress, my dude. All right, great. So we got our skirmishers up here in the front. Hopefully they can really outclass the Dark Elf skirmishers. Like, they have better range. They're just like a solid unit. These guys, we probably want to take them off skirmish mode. And the reason why is we put the, oh yeah, these guys are going to melt those Dark Riders right there. You can just see them getting just evaporated. So we'll pull back here. These guys are going to get dumpstered pretty hard. We'll just go ahead and charge with our Wild Riders. We'll take a bit of a charge, but it's not going to be like backbreaking. We'll still come out ahead in terms of like gold and everything. Good. So yeah, so our Wild Riders are collapsing here. They're going to finish those guys off. Our Swift Shiver Shard guys are going to pull back here. And good. So let's get these Wild Riders back as well. We've been able to, oh man, why did they pull back like that? Cursed thing. So you guys need to be in skirmish mode and just kind of kite and fight. Because you can see the Dark Riders are actually taking a bunch of damage. So, all right, so the Swift Shiver Scouts here, we can have them start shooting at these. These are Bleak Swords, so we probably don't want to waste too much ammo on them. So we can actually do a bit of an aggressive charge. I don't know if he has any like Witch Elves or anything, so let's kind of keep pulling these guys back. And he does have some dinosaur limos over there, which is pretty crazy. So Mel Gibson's here. He's ready to party. Let's actually get him intercepting these guys. I think that would be pretty useful. These guys can pull back here, and our main forces can go ahead and kind of disengage. Great. So the Wild Riders, we got a nice little charge in the front line to kind of slow them down a little bit. And what is this? A Dreadlord with a sword and shield? So let's take some shots at those guys over here. Yeah, we've done some real good damage for sure. But we don't want to be exchanging arrow fire. That's like, we have fairly expensive units here in the front. So Mel Gibson can go ahead and use the Hounds of Gibson on those guys right there. These guys can skirmish here. And does he have any expensive troops? He does have some Dark Shards here we can potentially take out. Great. So we're getting some really good skirmishing here on the far side, just kind of kiting and fighting. We do have the Wild Riders providing overwatch, so let's go ahead and just ride these guys down. I feel like my opponent's getting a little bit kind of stretched out right now, which is really good for us. So let's go ahead and charge into these guys. And yeah, so far so good. So Mel Gibson needs to be up in this action for sure. He's getting a little bit lackadaisical. So we get a nice charge. Let's pull these guys back, just kind of keep using our Swift Shiver Shards to kind of poke and fight. We don't want to commit too heavily. Let's actually send some War Dancers over there. And yeah, that should be good. Yeah, so we're doing a ton of damage for sure. Like a ton of damage. But, you know, we're also taking a little bit back. A little something. So we'll pull these guys back here. Let's go ahead and keep shooting. We don't want to commit too heavily to that. Mel Gibson, we can go ahead and pop the Hawk's Talon right over there. And yeah, he can fight those Dread Spears. That's fine. So let's get these guys going here. These guys going here. And how's this fight going? Oh, this is so micro-intensive. It's stressing me out, George. Okay, so we got the War Dancers fighting, which is good. Now we can get our cap and actually do a huge charge here. I think that would be really strong. So yeah, let's keep shooting these darn chariots. Those things are going to be pretty obnoxious if we don't take them out. And we definitely want to use an Earthblood here in this fight. Right here is going to be good. Great. So our Skirmisher Cav having a good old time on the far side. Mel Gibson and company are obviously going to be able to take out some of these Dread Spears. We can kind of screen and get ready to party over here. Let's pull these guys back here. Great. So our caster, oh, a nice little flame attack from my opponent. We do get his chariots offline. And can we get these wild riders back? So let's pull them back and get ready to do some fancy business. And we probably want to get a heal. We still have a fair amount of models. So yeah, let's just shoot at his sorceress right here. Pull up this way. And go ahead and run those riders down. Get him, Skeeter. Get him. Yeah, so Mel Gibson's just being an absolute pimp. And a lot of my opponent's army is kind of like overextended out here on this side of the map. So we're in a pretty good position here. We have a lot of his stuff isolated and taking a lot of damage. And we do get right into that chicken coop. Oh my god, oh my goodness, just right into it. So the chariots are routing off. He does have some troops here, but you know, everything's a little bit hog wild for my opponent. I think we're getting some real juicy goodness here. And the Hounds of Gibson we can use here, and those bleak swords, and honestly he can like tank most of this army. So let's go ahead and pull these guys into the chariots. Our Swift Shiver shards are heavily performing here, just heavy performers. And we've done a ton of damage. So let's actually keep these dank heals going on these wild riders, because they're just like killing all of his archers, which is beautiful. Great, so we'll pull this way. Mel Gibson and company over here having a good time. We've been able to kite and fight. And I don't think we're forgetting anything right now. I think we're in pretty good shape. Yeah, man, we just munched on those archers. That was a thing of beauty. Okay, so our Swift Shiver shards, now we can start shooting at the harpies. They're going to be a pretty good target to take down. And yeah, that's going to be good for that. So let's go ahead and start riding around and just, you know, picking off the scraps where we can. Gibson and company can kind of fight this mainline fight. And how are our skirmisher cav doing? They're in pretty good shape, actually. So, and they're on skirmish mode, so these guys can skirmish those Dark Riders. These guys can just sit here. And, yeah, honestly think we got this, guys. I'm feeling pretty confident. How are our cav doing? They're having a good time. Yeah, they can come over here. We don't want them to be, like, fighting weird units. We can use a heal right there on the main blob. The Swift Shiver shards are, yeah, taking down those harpies. Good. All right, so let's collapse these guys. And how are we doing with Gibson? Does he have any of his abilities up? He does have the Hawk's Talon. It's going to do a ton of damage to those guys. These guys here, these guys can go ahead and charge here. Let's actually, yeah, collapse on top of these Black Art Corsairs, which is going to be solid. So, regrowth. Let's use it on the Gibson. He's a very important target, and you know, he's a force of nature, that guy. Okay, so there are some guys left over here, so let's take them out. Let's move these guys up, and yeah, we were able to out-skirmish a lot of those guys. So, this was a good one for sure. This was a good game. I don't think he has any chance of coming back. Mel Gibson is just gonna terror stomp this guy right now. It's gonna be a thing of nastiness. Oh, we're actually out of ammunition. Okay. Okay, great. Good, Anakin, good. This is one of the games why I get Wrist Tendonitis. Games like this. GG. Save. Wood Elf versus Dark Elf. A lot of people are asking how what else can deal with Dark Elves. I think that was a good example of that. All right, GG to Nanamashos. It was a fun one. That's a strong Wood Elf build, guys. Those Swift Shiver shards did some work. The Wild Riders were MVPs. Just kind of running down his front line was really solid. And spreading him out, because you saw his army got like real spread out. And we were able to just isolate and have the better fights. Yeah. Yeah, it was good. So guys, last game's going to be Greenskins. We're going to go with a monster animal house for Jeroma. We're going to get squigs, boars, spiders, and wolves. We're gonna have some fun. Yeah, we'll maybe if one of the sponsors, moderators, someone could link the Discord channel, that would be great. Yeah. Yes, good. Yes, let me get a drink of water real quick from the kitchen. I'll put on some music for you guys. Hold on one second. Turns Wood Elf Micro, makes my shards Swift Shiver. Oh man, okay. I like it. I'll take that. You guys want some, I'll give you guys some music while I go get some water. I think it's playing. Let me check. All right. Hopefully that's enough sad music for you guys. Oh, man. All right. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that one. We're going to have one more game here. Let's just go ahead and do it. What's a grudgin'? Yeah, wood elves are the only elves I like. I think they're awesome. I mean, Orion is so cool. Just some angry, hoofed beast. Yeah, it's time. That's a grudgin'. Yeah, I'm really excited to get my Death Guard army rolling though. I gotta go. Man, maybe I can go over to Games Workshop today. I need to get the little piece of equipment that you can like scrape the molding off. I'm slacking. I want to make sure my mic's still good. Yes, the green skins. Okay, so this build, guys. A disclaimer: it's not going to be super competitive. Yeah, don't worry, Henrik. I'll get you the Discord link before the stream's over. What do we want? Okay. In case he's watching the stream. Hold on. One sec, guys. The glory must be hidden. Because this build is super weird. I don't want him to get a sense of it. Okay, let's see. Just know you guys will be happy. You'll be very pleased by it, I think. Okay. Hey, I'm doing really good. Yeah, the Belagar campaign isn't going to be streamed. I'm doing a localized recording. I've actually been a little under the weather for the past few days, so I haven't been able to like do super long stuff. That's why you guys haven't gotten the next episode of your campaign yet. So my apologies for that. Let's get a couple of these guys. Well, yeah, you saw a non-competitive one earlier when I played Empire versus those guys. That was pretty ugly. Okay, so I think I like this build so far. Let me see. This build is... I'm trying to get everything you wanted and also make it a decent build. Grimgore leading Squigs, that could actually be kind of cool. Do we want to get... Man, this army is getting hog wild up in here. Okay, so spiders, boars, squigs. I'm trying to get everything. Excuse me, one second. Thought I was gonna sneeze and I didn't want to blast you guys with it. Okay, so what map are we on? We're on the Stallion Tomb. Okay. Stallion Tomb's a good map. There's plenty of shenanigans to be had. The Bestiary. It's going to be a good build. You guys are going to be stoked on this. For sure. Let's get one of these guys. Get another group of... I wish there was a regiment of renown for nasty skulkers. I feel like that'd be really cool. Yeah, we don't want those. That's fine. So... Yes, good. Yes. Oh my god, this army is so horrid. This army is so bad. I'm not sure if I could play that, Brahm, to answer your question. Sorry, I'm just like fine-tuning this army to try and be as glorious as possible. I think I got everything you guys want. I'm pretty sure it meets your request, buddy. Yeah, okay, let's do it. Oh, will he? You underestimate my power. Yeah, it's a bit of a meme build. So this isn't a build I would bring against like if I were in a tournament or something, but it's it'll do, pig. It'll do. That action does not have your consent? Oh, okay then. Okay then, George. That's all right, Bob. This action is going to be great. You just wait. Yeah, now we can turn the preview off. It's fine. Great. Okay. So we're ready to party. We're here in the battlefield. It's happening. We got my blurry green screen just like making me look like I'm glittering. A fine-tuned, non-competitive build, yes. Yeah, nasty skulkers are a really good unit. They're really solid. I'm playing Dark Elves, and I'm playing like a Mimi Greenskin build, so we're probably going to get dumpstered, but it's okay. You know, one of the things that I think is really important in competitive gaming is to be confident, and I do believe that I have a chance of winning, but I know it's going to be uphill, but just always believe in yourself for starters. I mean, you don't want to doubt yourself before the game starts. You know, I think Mike Tyson actually had like the best quote for that, and you know, he's not the most eloquent of folks, but he had a quote about like how whenever he went into fight, he was like supremely confident that he was going to murk them, but he was also afraid, and he feared and respected his opponents. I think that's a pretty good way to roll. Let me see if I can find that quote for you guys. Yeah, we're playing a bit of a goofy build here, guys. It's gonna be a good one though. I'm excited. I think it could work, because like this is kind of build that like can catch someone off guard, you know. That it can, lads. That it can. Hey, Jeroma, thank you again for the donation. Yes, this one's for you, man. Hopefully you enjoy this. Don't doubt yourself, Gabo. See, Gabo King's a super good player, but he always trolls himself. He's really good. Gabo King is an absolute pimp. Go subscribe to his channel, as a matter of fact. All right, guys. So we're bringing the heat. We're coming hard in the paint. These Gabos know no fear. They're like the Emperor. They're like the Space Marines. They know no fear. Okay. Yes, Gabos. If he's stream sniping me, I'm just going to lose. Straight up. But if he's not, then I think we might have a chance. So let's do this. Let's do this. We can get a group of Skulkers here. So this is going to be our main formation. We can get the Goblin Great Shaman up here as well. These guys can lurk back just a ways. I mean, they're not too far out of Vanguard. So I got boars, I got spiders. I only have a couple spiders, but hopefully it's enough for you, man. Let's put them in, yeah, we can put them here. They're just going to kind of shoot at his lord, I'm thinking. So let's make those groups 2, 3, and then these guys can be group 4. And yeah, we want those guys here, those guys here. Let's actually put them in group 1 just for the sake of grouping purposes. And these guys can be in the back in case like Malekith decides to land or something. And these guys can be here. Yeah, the boars we can just kind of move up separately. All right. You're going to chain route? Oh, we'll see about that, Darth Plagueis. Never underestimate a goblin when death is on the line. I think you guys know that reference. That would be pretty cool. So the really important thing about this build is to make sure you get a jump on the opponent before he's able to like get a real crunk on you. I mean, our infantry is obviously going to buckle and falter, but we do have Curse of the Bad Moon, so that's going to be a little scary for him, right? Surprise! Oh no, we forgot to hotkey our group. Okay, so move up. These guys can go up and around here. These Gobos can go here, here, here. And then our archers, we want them to be shooting at... They can actually start shooting at Malekith. That's going to be fine. Whatever the hell that thing is. Great. So the Goblin Great Shaman, we can go ahead and cast the Itchy Nuisance in the front line. Let's go ahead here. And yeah, so everything's going to code for the most part. These Skulkers, we want to have them around the back. These Squigs, we want them around the back as well. And the Boar Biggins, let's pull them up. And great. Yeah, so far so good, guys. Let's get these guys going against the Witch Elves here, and we can go ahead and cast the Sneaky Stabbing on them. And the Boars can actually slam into those Witch Elves. That's going to be fine. So we forgot to take Skirmish Mode off our Archers, which is a little bit dicey, but we're getting a ton of damage on his Flying Lord here, which is very, very good for us. So the Boars having a good old time. Let's go ahead and rear charge these Bleak Swords, and then the Skulkers can just fight the Hydra. I think that's going to be okay. Curse of the Bad Moon. Where can we cast that? I don't... Oh, man. How did we win that side? Did we win part of this battle over here? All right, so... His Lord is getting hunted. He's getting hunted pretty hard, guys. But our Boars are doing a pretty good job protecting the back line. Let's get our Goblin Great Shaman right here. We can actually have these guys just slam into these Dark Riders and hopefully be able to finish them off. Let's actually get these Boars, have them help out. These guys can kite back. And yeah, the fight's actually not going terribly in a lot of areas of the battlefield, to be honest. We just have to make sure our Lord doesn't get cheesed. That's going to be a really, really important aspect of potentially winning this game. So let's shoot a Malekith here. Let's get our Goblin Archers back like this. And good. So we're getting some kills. It's a little bit wild, though. It's really hard to tell how it's going. Let's go ahead and pop a Smoke Bomb here. Slow down these troops. The Skulker can Smoke Bomb these guys, too. And yeah, Malekith's taking a little bit of damage. Nothing huge, but it's still something. So let's get our Goblin Great Shaman back. Make sure to pull him back and disengage. We don't want to get caught by Witch Elves. That would be like one of the worst case scenarios here. But the Boars seem to be doing pretty good. We got some Archers back online here. So let's get, do we have any other Archers here that can function? With Gobos, you always got to be checking for like rallying shit. It's really, really important. And great. Yeah, so we're doing good. Let's cast that Itchy Nuisance right here. These Boar Biggins, we want to have them kind of pulling back, doing a bit of a tactical retreat. And let's get these guys shooting at his Lord again. So, 1 second here. All right, great. So where's my Grape Shaman? Yeah, if he gets caught by Malekith, we'll pretty much like most certainly lose. But if not, then I think we might be okay. So let's go ahead and here, get the squigs going right there. And yeah, everything's going relatively to code. I mean, Malekith's taking a lot of damage for sure. What do we have here? We have the nasty Skulkers back online, so let's get them going. Just kind of keep working down his infantry, and we do have a Curse at a Bad Moon, so I think if we can get it on this like big blob right here, that might be really good for us. Let's get the Skulkers going. Malekith's getting danger low here, so let's actually swarm on these Hargoneth Executioners. That'll be really good. We'll cast Sneaky Stabbing on these Night Goblin Squig Hoppers. And how are our Gobos doing? Oh, they're actually performing. They're performing quite well, actually. Damn. All right, so we need to check for routing Gobos. We want to make sure to just be pressuring Malekith with everything we have. Get these guys re-engaged as well. And did they just break on me? No. Yeah, Gobos is like is very very micro intensive. You got to always be like on top of your shit. So let's cast Curse at a Bad Moon right there. These guys here, these 4 biggins can ride these guys down. We'll get these Skulkers going here. Malekith and oh, that was actually a pretty good one. I think we did some pretty substantial damage there. These boars we can pull back, and yeah, the Gobos are Daze is fighting. Daze has got fighting words. I don't know if we're going to be able to like clean up a lot of these like spears and different things like that, but you know, for the most part, the Skulkers and a lot of my opponent's forces are getting really tattered. So let's go ahead and start shooting at Malekith again. We need to wear him down. It's going to be really important. We do have an itchy nuisance, so let's drop this in this main fight where we got a lot of stuff kind of going fisticuffs with our opponent. And the Orc Boars, let's get them on the Hydra, and before they, you know, get breathed on by the fierce fire. And I should have got Gorkle Fix It. That would have been really helpful for us. And we do have a Smoke Bomb, so let's go ahead and pop that just to slow those guys. Malekith's getting worked on a little bit. He's getting a little bit work done on him. And the Boars, yeah, this is probably a risky charge, but you know what? It's okay. So we got routing units. Let's get him back. Let's get these guys back here shooting, and these Gobos, we want them to be shooting at the Hydra. And great. So just kind of keep shooting at Malekith, you know, putting them down to the best of our abilities, and we're actually kind of winning that melee fight a little bit. So I think we have a Sneaky Stabbing, so let's go ahead and give that to these nasty Skulkers. We're still in some pretty good shape, and we just can't let them get our Lord. That's going to be one of the most important things. But yeah, my monitor's kind of like blinking in and out right now. Hopefully it doesn't keep doing that. Okay, great. So our guys are coming back here, and these guys are just going to kind of strafe and shoot. Malekith's getting a little bit low. Let's keep shooting that Hydra. And yeah, honestly, he doesn't have too much left. Like, I feel like we're doing okay here. What do we have? What do we have here? What do we have? Okay, so apparently this guy's a good player. So if we can pull out this win here, I'm going to be pretty happy with ourselves. And all right, so the Hydra's getting beaten down. We got some Squig Hoppers. Let's make sure to get them back in here. And our Lord, we just have to be really careful to make sure he doesn't get caught. So as far as routing Gobos, what do we have? Do we have anything on the periphery? Yeah, our Orc Boars can fight that fight. These Boars need to pull back. So we are behind on the Bounce of Power now. And the problem is with Gobos is that, you know, they're going to suffer from like army loss issues like pretty quick here. So let's keep focusing this Hydra down. Sneaky Stabbing we can give to these AP Cloonies who are still fighting the good fight in here. And these Orc Boars are, they're still here. All right, great. So let's get them on that Hydra. See if we can do a little something. We got some more missile units coming back. That Hydra's going to be hard to take down, and a lot of our stuff is wavering due to army losses, which is not good, but a good fight nonetheless for, you know, a Goblin build. And it looks like the bounce power is actually coming back to even, which is really good. Looks like he does get the heal on the Hydra, so we're going to need to make sure to chase that Hydra off the battlefield. So let's get all of our Skulkers back, make sure they're here. Oh, this is actually really good. Do we have nasty Skulkers here? Do we have anything? Oh, we do have some Skulkers here. So these ones are here, these ones are here. So let's use the Smoke Bomb to slow down Malekith. Oh, the Gobos come from the shadows. They're coming for you. Down to Goblin Town. It's freaking happening. Oh, baby. A triple. Give me that sweet Malekith. Give me that Smoke Bomb. And I think we have another Skulker here. Do we have another one? Okay, so we're going to slow him again. We're going to Smoke Bomb him so he won't be able to get away. And yeah, oh man, Malekith's going down. He's going down. Bring it down, bring it down, bring it down. All right, so he gets a nice Blade Storm, but thankfully it does kind of miss. Let's pull these guys around the back and see if we can pin Malekith in. The Boars, they need to get back in here right now. We need to keep Malekith from getting away at all costs. So we'll keep focusing with these archers here. Just keep shooting them down. If Malekith can get crumbled, I think we win. I honestly think we win. So Malekith is down. I don't know if we have anything that can chase him off the battlefield, though. So let's go ahead and pull back here and kind of reform ranks and, you know, just get Malekith. That's going to be the most important thing, is just to kill him. Because if we can kill him, I'm pretty sure our swarm here can deal with the Hydra. Okay, so what do we have routing? Let's pull back. Okay, so we're back. Malekith, can we chase him off with those boars? Is that actually possible? So let's go re-engage on these Dread Spears. Let's get behind them. And Malekith, if we just follow him, I'm pretty sure he'll go down. Like, if we fly under him, I'm pretty sure that, like, kind of works the same way. Okay, great. So we have to make sure my Goblin Lord doesn't get smashed by that Hydra. We'll just keep following Malekith off the battlefield, which is going to be good. And checking for routing units. Okay, I think we got this in the bag, guys. He's getting pretty worn down. The boars are going to chase Malekith off, which should be enough. We have some arrow fire, which is going to be pressuring this Hydra. And, yeah. We did it! Yes! Yes! Yeah! Hell yeah! Alright. Gobbo! Yeah, buddy! Take that, Dark Elves. Tier 1. But all jokes aside, yeah, he played well. It's just like the Goblin build, nobody expects it. So his build was designed against Black Orcs. So had he had a build where he knew I was bringing Goblins, he could have smashed me easily. He just brings Black Ark Corsairs and I just lose in like 10 seconds. But he had a Black Orc build, so we were able to really just capitalize on that, for sure. Yeah. I can't believe it. Yes. It's happening. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Oh, yeah. Cream of the crop. Snap into a Slim Jim. The green screen is artifacting. Yeah, when I start like cheering with my arms, it probably goes crazy. Yeah. Man, that felt good. The Goblins, man, I'm telling you, they're awesome. I mean, Dark Elves are one of the best factions. Goblins, I don't even know where I'd rank them. The thing is, he can't snipe my Lord because the Goblin on a Wolf is super fast. So if he's chasing me with Malekith, I'm shooting him with poison arrows, like the whole game. I can easily outmaneuver him. Yeah. Oh my god, that was such a great game. That was such a great game. Damn. Well, the Hydra is a good answer to Black Orcs. It's not like... It can really roast Black Orcs and has really good armor-piercing damage, and Black Orcs can't bring it down. Hey, Jeroma, thank you for the donation again, dude. That one was for you, man. You inspired that. Okay. So, let's see. So, right now, guys, Dov, Gabo, you guys want to do a best of 3 real quick? Because I'm going to cast that separately, don't worry. A green shirt just for fun, so I'm just a floating head. I don't have a green shirt. So right now, guys, I'm going to make a game, and we're going to do a best of 3. I'm going to rest the hands, and we'll see if I can get a couple of folks in there to play. So 1 second. We'll just get the wiki. So Dov, I'm going to make a game if you want to play. And then if you could grab someone from Discord, have a best of 3 series, that would be pretty cool. If you don't want to, it's fine. Just let me know and we can call it a day. But I figured everyone would enjoy some more competitive games. Yeah. Oh, you're watching at work. Okay. Let me go to Discord real quick, see if I can grab some guys. Yes. Let's see. One sec, guys. Almost ready. Don't worry, I have a double Dawi game coming out tomorrow, so you guys are going to get your Dawi action. Let me put on some music while we just kind of get everything rolling. We'll get like some semi-Christmas music going, I think. Let me see here. Is it working? Okay, should be good. Revivification Crystal, let me look. Wanted to say, so Revivification Crystal, who also sponsors the channel, says, want to thank you for some awesome content. Could you do a 2v2 with one of your YouTuber buddies on stream sometime? Absolutely. Yeah, we'll probably do that. We can do that on the next stream, no problem. This one's about to wrap up, so I'm just going to kind of end it with a couple. My hands are shot. I can't play anymore. Like, I need to stop or else it's going to hurt for like 2 days. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so let me make a lobby here. Turin 1v1. Yes. Okay. So now we can take some questions for chat. Thank you so much, Revivification Crystal. I appreciate you, man. That's huge. You guys have been so generous today. So Paladin Shark, that's actually my dog, Wookie. That's what he looks like. I'll go get him, actually. Now's a good time. Let me get the Streamlabs, make sure it's all copacetic here. Quay says this is a Chaos Warhound. All right, so we got Arceano, DDG. And who's he going to be facing off against? Let me see. Aha! All right, so we got our match. So guys, we are going to have a showdown between the one and only lore master of Sotek. So you guys probably know him from his lore channel. Definitely a good dude. So I would definitely recommend checking out his stuff if you want to learn all about lore. He just made a really good lore video on Archaon Never Chosen, actually, where he was doing he like integrates gameplay. It's really cool. So he shows like the battles from lore, and he uses the Total War engine to do it while he's like talking about lore, which is really cool. So yeah, so it's just going to be a quick best of 3. Oh, so it actually looks like it's just lore master. So hopefully we can get one more person joining here. In one sec, I need to fix my monitor. I have a bad HDMI cable, so it like bugs out perpetually. 1 sec. All right, we got Lore Master of Sotek versus Pancras, and Pancras is a very good player as well. Oh, looks like we got 3 people. What are we gonna do? Someone will need to step out. Yeah, there we go. Lore Master of Sotek is gonna bring the fury of the lore down on Pancras. Maybe we'll see. It's gonna be fun. We will again. All right, time to turn off the music. Damn, that is a really long song. Okay. Oh my god. Let's see here. So, Lore Master, if you could close that slot, that would be really good. Lore Master, close it. There we go. We're good. It was a really good video for sure. A 2 versus 1 match? Oh man, that's funny, man. That's funny. Yeah, so Chaos versus Lizardmen. So the key for Chaos to really do well in this matchup, in my opinion, is to use Shaggoth. You just use Kolek and... Oh no, look at his army. Oh no, look at that. Pancras. This is going to be great. All right. Man, I hope you guys see this army. Hopefully Lore Master isn't looking at chat. This is going to be good. We can do an auto gen in the future. My hands are just a little bit beat right now, so I need to... I'm not going to play anymore today. I could turn my green screen off and show you guys my figures here. This is not even Sirtha Ek. This is something from another dimension. This is just... And honestly, these guys in the front line are going to do really well. These guys are going to smash Taurus Warriors, like beat their brains in. And then the Chosen with Halberds will beat the big dinosaurs potentially. Archaon will get feasted on by Krok-R pretty hard, so that's an issue that he's going to have to... And, you know, knowing Lore Master of Sotek, he's actually going to bring a Sotek-themed army. So what that means is it's going to be like Skinks and Kroxigors. So Kroxigors will do really well against Chosen. Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying the stream today. It's been a fun one. Oh man, I'm really glittering right now. I need to fix that. Oh my god, why am I so sparkly? Like that terrible Twilight character. Okay, hold on. Filters. Honestly, I just think that's how good it's going to be right now. I don't have good lighting, so it kind of screws up the whole green screen. Yeah, and thank you guys so much for joining on stream today. I really appreciate you guys. You guys, all your support and everything. It's been a good run. So yeah, so Chosen are absolute monsters. These guys are rocking 60 melee defense, 46 melee attack, which is super good, but that's their lower stat. On top of that, 44 weapon strength. These Taurus Warriors or Skinks are... Oh, it looks like he has Temple Guard. Okay, so it looks like he's switching it up a little bit. So Temple Guard will lose, I think, still to the Chosen. Their stats are just so much lower. Their melee attack and melee defense. So I think the Chosen with the swords and shields will even win that matchup. Looks like all Temple Guard. He's got some Cold One Riders. He does have an orange Sherbet Slan. Yeah, I'm glad you like the sparkle. Yeah, it's good. The Slan Mage Priest, though, is a beast. He's got Banishment, and it looks like he has High Magic, so Arcane and Forging. He does have the Blood Statuette of Spite, which is kind of like a Fate of Una type effect. Yeah, good abilities. Really good, solid picks from our boy over here, Lore Master of Sotek. And guys, make sure to check out his channel. And yeah, and if someone, Italian Spartacus, could one of you guys in chat give a link to Lore Master's channel for those of you guys that haven't seen it before? Yeah, please do. Please do. That would be very helpful. All right, so the forces of chaos are advancing by Archaon, the sometimes chosen, on foot. That flaming sword of ruin is going to make these chosen just absolute monsters, and I don't really know if Lore Master has enough stompy power to get through these chosen with halberds. Like, that's going to be really tough. That is a very, very strong army, guys. Yeah, so here they come. So the Warriors of Chaos are going to be coming in against their... I guess this is actually like a super lore-friendly matchup. These guys are like eternal. Chaos and Lizardmen have been fighting for, you know, eternity. So Archaon's back here. He does have a silver shield, but you can see the flaming sword of ruin's going to go down, and we got our battle on our hands, guys. The Chosen engaging in the front line with the lizard people. And you can see these Saurus Warriors are getting dumpstered. These Chosen have taken literally no damage. They've almost killed these Saurus Warriors, but you can see Lore Master of Sotek dropping a very good revivification crystal here. But really, the Lizardmen front line has zero chance of holding up here. You can see these Saurus Warriors on the high ground are getting buckled. The Never Chosen just in here just crushing skulls. He's definitely very, very strong. So, oh man, looks like we had a troll in the game, so not guys. But yeah, so the Chosen here in the front doing a pretty solid job, kind of holding everything off. And let's see. Yeah, Chosen with halberds. Those are Chosen with halberds. So they're doing really good against the Temple Guard and everything, and you can see that the Bastiladon with the Revivification Crystal is kind of just lurking in the back. I think that Lore Master of Sotek should definitely get this thing engaged in the front and have it, you know, charging in. But getting it engaged like purely on halberds is going to be really bad. They're going to drag this guy down incredibly fast. So yeah, good fight so far. You can see that this Salon Mage Priest right here is just kind of sitting on his toilet seat, just happily enjoying himself. It looks like kind of looks like he's sleeping a little bit, doesn't it? But yeah, really, I think the Lizardman line isn't going to be able to handle all those Chosen. It's just too powerful. His unlimited power. And I think the Chosen on the far side with the halberds, I mean, 21 kills on these ones. The regular Chosen have 17. The Temple Guard are holding a little bit better over here, but that's partially because Lore Master of Sotek has bolstered his main line right here with Swords or Cold One Spear Riders. Yeah, looks like he did. But they're even taking a ton of damage. Pretty nice banishment going down in the middle. But it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough, and he doesn't have like a Slann on Jabba the Hutt or a big Zlok, so he's not going to be able to like Ramrod and just charge through all these guys and everything. And I didn't lower the bit rate. It's probably just a little bit of lag, I would say. Yeah. So this Bastiladon with the Revivification Crystal right here, still having a good old time, just kind of charging through, and but still taking a ton of damage. And that's probably going to be it. Although Archaon is very low, so if Lore Master of Sotek is able to kill Archaon with these skinks and maybe focus him down on some of these ranged units and use Jabba the Hutt in the back, he might be able to pull out a win, because he could potentially wither down the Chosen over the course of a long battle. And yeah, this is a pretty cool build though for sure. But I think he needed like Segadons and more heavy duty kind of armor piercing troops. I don't know, maybe he can pull it out though. He's got some Temple Guard down here who are getting their Revivification Crystal and Apotheosis, but they're fully surrounded by the Chosen guys. The Chosen are just going to start cleaving through them. I mean, 60 plus melee defense and that really good melee attack is going to be really, really tough. So yeah, it's pretty good. Has anyone ever fell asleep on the... Well, yeah. I mean, the Slans fall asleep on their toilet seats all the time. So, Lore Master of Sotek's still holding on. His bounce power is very even, and I think largely due to the fact that he's had these two Skink Chiefs just shooting at this Archaon the entire battle. So, Archaon's just been taking those little pokes. It adds up over the course of a long battle. And if he routes, then the Chosen could potentially get, like, worn down and kited and cycle charged. And of course, Jabba, he probably has another banishment. He still has the Statuette of Spite, so he might be able to pull it out. That's the big problem with Archaon, for sure. All right, so the Skink Chiefs here doing their trick. Archaon's down to about 500 HP, and that's his big problem. Archaon is just like, he's fairly strong in terms of his stats, but he always just gets kind of picked off. And you can see the Cold One Spear Riders from Lore Master of Sotek coming in there to chase those guys down. And Pancreas is, it's looking a little dicey. His Chosen are holding their own. He's definitely going to win the fight, but the Lizardmen probably still have a couple Cold Bloods. These little Skink Chiefs up in the air can kind of shoot with the darts. There's a lot of like perpetual pressure going on, so it's gonna be pretty tough here. So yeah, the Temple Guard 26 models, they're doing the trick. 1300 HP left, only 23 kills, and they're fully enveloped by an entire doom stack of Chosen. Look at that shield. This guy's just like I don't feel like fighting. I'm just gonna hold my shield in the air. But this is very thematic as well. Temple Guard just being like the last bastion of the Lizardmen, just being surrounded and taken out by Chosen here. But looks like they're gonna get broken off the battlefield, and the bounce power is still very even. Largely due to the fact that Archaon is indeed dead. I think the Never Chosen is fallen somewhere down here. Yeah, he's probably got taken out by skinks. Kind of sad, you know. Lord of the End Times getting taken out by a Skink Chief. It's not a way to go. Yeah, it is not a way to go. All right, cool. So the little skinks up in the air doing their trick, poking things down. And it looks like even these little weasels are going to be engaging now, but they're not going to last long against Chosen. Although the Chosen are exhausted, and it looks like the skinks are only tired. And also George is coming in here with the Philodon. Look how healthy he is now. He's in really good shape. So he got Apotheosis and was able to heal up to about half HP. And oh no, guys, the Toad Lord is coming down. Look, he's waddling. He's coming. He's awakened from his slumber, and he's going to start laying into these guys with his toilet seat. And he has dropped the Blood Statuette of Spite, so I don't know, actually. It looks like Loremaster of Sotek is pulling ahead in the balance of power. He still does have a ton of Chosen in the back. You can see them coming in the rear here. And yeah, Chosen with Halberds, it looks like he's got 58 here who are in pretty good shape. It's going to be a close fight. It's going to be a really close fight. But he still does have the 2 Skink Chiefs, which at the end of the day are actually heroic units. So they still have, let's see, 310 weapon strength. So despite how tanky Chosen are, a single attack from these guys can at least take out a model or two of these Chosen. And looks to be pretty good, for sure. So Loremaster of Sotek has the high ground Anakin. He's having a good old time. The Slan Mage Priest, oh, look at him. Sotek just doing him proud. He's just rocking that. I wonder if Slan's like... Yeah, I wonder what their deal is. Do they ever get off their chairs? That would actually be a question I'd like to ask Loremaster of Sotek after this game, but I feel like they just kind of sit on their chairs and just chill. But the Chosen are very resolute. They're still steady, despite their Lord being dead and also being very tattered and tired. So they're going to be marching up the hill, and Sotek really only has a couple of elite units left, so he's going to have to get in here, but I still think he's going to be able to get it. That Slan, this thing causes fear and terror, and Chosen actually aren't immune to psychology, and their leadership is danger low. So they could potentially get routed off here. This is going to be close. So, and the 2 Skinks still have a lot of ammunition left. That's really tough, because he can just sit up there and troll all day, and that's one of the reasons why Skink Chiefs are so good. You get 2 of them. You get a Slan Mage or Jabba the Hutt. You can see the shield of the old ones is going to be going down, giving George down. Oh, look at that banishment! Oh, that is just brutal. Very, very well played to Loremaster of Sotek, getting that beautiful banishment. And honestly, I think that's going to end the game. I don't think the Chosen are going to be able to recover from that. That's it. Man, that was a thing of beauty. Dropping the shield of the cold one. So what that does is, it gives all of your Lizardmen troops 88% magic resist, and then you're able to use the banishment with impunity. You don't really have to worry about taking too much damage. So George down here has another Apotheosis. He's probably going to be able to terror out the last of these guys. And yeah, that's amazing, guys. Yeah, and the reason why I don't play in tournaments is because I have a wrist problem. I can only play like 5 or 6, 7 or 8 games in a row. And tournaments tend to go all day, and sometimes you have to play like 12, 14, 15 games, and it's just like, it's too much. By the time the last rounds would come around, my hands would just be like on fire, and I wouldn't be able to play for the next couple days or make videos. So it's like, it's a little tricky. But if someone put on like a best of 1 tournament that was just a really quick one, I would consider playing in it. Very well played. That was a thing of beauty by Loremaster of Sotek. So yeah. Let me see here. Close other spectator slot, please. Thank you. Yeah, Loremaster, if you could close that other slot. So game 2, guys. We're in game 2 here between Pancras and Loremaster of Sotek. Looks like he's going to be... I don't think he's using the same army. I think he's probably going to change it up. Yeah, we'll see. They eat all the damn time. What? Don't they eat like little toads, like legit like Jabba the Hutt does? Yeah, that banishment was really good. So Loremaster of Sotek not only knows lore, but he also knows how to play some Lizardmen, apparently. Yes. But Pancras is coming in for the kill. I have a feeling he's going to want Sweet Vengeance, so he's going to be playing Dark Elves. Slans are lazy? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I figured they were kind of like lazy turds. Yeah, it's my wrist has been getting better. I've been doing like rehab exercises, and the big thing is just like making sure I don't play too long, because sometimes I'll just get on Discord and like play games with everyone for like 7 or 8 hours, and it's just like, I can't do that. I'm almost 30. It's like, and I have wrist problems. I have to be smarter about it. Yes. Yes. Another subscriber battle. Well, today this is going to be it after the stream. I actually have to go run some errands. I'm actually going to go over to Games Workshop and talk to them over there about my Death Guard army and stuff. So, and on top of that, I have to go take some stuff to the post office to send to Lady Turin. So they're just resting their eyes. Yeah, for sure. So we got Vampire Counts versus the Dark Elves, and it looks like Pancras has got a pretty solid little army, although I think that army was designed against Lizardmen, so he's probably going to be changing it here in a moment. I know, Quake, I need robotic arms, dude. I do. Play with left hand, problem solved, yeah. It's hard. Honestly, I have wrist tendinitis in both my hands. If you saw an x-ray of my wrist tendons, they look like they're wrist tendons of like a 65-year-old. I just abused them too much when I was earlier. I don't have Mortarion, no. So Italian Spartacus bought the Dark Imperium box for Death Guard, and it comes with like 700 or 800 points worth of troops. Hey, I'm glad you like the green screen, dude. Yeah, I'm going to be playing. Oh, you play Death Guard? Yeah, I play Death Guard. Yeah, that's what I'm going to be playing. Yeah, so Italian Spartacus got the Dark Imperium box, so I'm going to be buying the Death Guard that come with that, and then I'll be supplementing my army with some other stuff as well. So, yeah, I'm really excited. I had so much fun just building these Plague Marines last night. Like, I sat there for like 2 hours just like scraping and just going ham, and it was very therapeutic for sure. Yeah. Hey, I'm glad you're enjoying the videos, Robert. Hopefully you got to join earlier in the stream. We had some glorious games. We had a really good Wood Elf game. We had a really epic Goblin game at the end too. But for those of you guys that are catching the stream late, 3 or 4 hours from now, the stream will actually be up on the channel as a video. I timestamp every battle so you guys can just jump. You don't have to like sit through all the banter and waiting and stuff. So, yeah, seriously. Well, I mean, honestly, guys, like when you guys sponsor the channel and you know, give me these donations, it really helps because honestly, I do go see a hand doctor and there are medical bills with that. So, I do YouTube full time, so those extra expenses are pretty painful. But you guys make it a lot easier with your sponsoring and donations here on the channel. So, I mean, I can't thank you guys enough. It's seriously life-changing. So thank you so much, guys. Yeah, Italian Spartacus and I will probably do a live battle report eventually once I learn to play. Maybe we'll do the very first game ever so you guys can see him stomp me. Because Italian Spartacus is, he is truly a veteran of the long war. He has been playing Warhammer for a long time. And I'm just getting into tabletop. I was more of a Magic the Gathering guy, but... No, the Belagar campaign I'll be recording in the next few days. I'll probably record it tomorrow. I was going to record it today, but I decided to stream instead because I figured you guys would enjoy this. All right, so yeah, so we got Pancras. He's playing the Dark Elves, and it looks like he's here for business. He's got a whole front line of Shades, and if Shades are left unimpeded, these guys can dumpster flying units. Like, I'm telling you, just wreck the units in the air. They have really good armor-piercing attacks, and in melee, they have 40 melee attack, 30+ weapon strength. They can do some serious work. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you got some models, dude, that you don't want, I'll take them. But again, I'm playing Death Guard, like Death Guard only. So if you have like Chaos Cultists and things like that, I would gladly take those off your hands. Ryan is a veteran of the Long War. The Italian Spartacus is a glorious dude. He's got, he knows lore, he knows 40k, he knows fantasy lore. He's good at tabletop, plays Magic, good at Warhammer, Total War. Just a true patriot. We went to college together back in the day. We only went for a year, actually, because I switched colleges. But, you know, that was a good year. It was a good year. So I really like this army from Sotek. Zombies in the front line are really going to muck up these troops. The Harganeth Executioners, I think he has a couple of those. They're going to be shooting through these guys for a while. In the back, Stearnsman. Oh, and he's got great... this is a really solid army. Oh, look who he's got. Look. It's Krell. So Sotek's, man, he's coming in hard. He really wants to end this series. And he does have the Heinrich, but... the most important thing for him is going to be avoiding Malekith's breath. So as soon as Malekith gets that breath attack on Heinrich, he needs to do a side strafe and dodge it. Otherwise, he's just going to get like one-shotted. I'm learning about Warhammer Tabletop. Okay, we're good. So, yes. So yeah, he does also have a Mortis Engine. So the Mortis Engine is definitely going to get threatened by Malekith. Also, Mortis Engines can get almost one-shotted by Dragon Breath, but you need to like side strafe, and really well played by Sotek, collapsing on the flanks over here with these Dire Wolves as well as these Varix Reavers. So I definitely like this flank pressure. It's going to put a lot of kind of a stress on Pancras here, but Pancras is going to be getting a Blade Storm, it looks like. He also has the Chill Wind and Pestilent Breath. So here comes the Breath attack on the Mortis Engine, or excuse me, the Corpse Guard. So this is going to be tough. Sotek, that's not too bad. The zombies actually took the brunt of that. So very well played using those zombies to kind of muck things up. It looks like the Tithe here was able to absorb those. Krell's coming. Krell's coming in hard. And yeah, I'm pretty excited to see this. And it looks like this Terrorgeist up here in the air can pressure Malekith. It will lose 1-1. But honestly, if I were Sotek, I'd probably just grab this and attack Malekith the whole time. He will lose. The Terrorgeist will lose, but you can use Invocation. And it's just going to kind of keep him busy and not really let him relax. You can see the Hounds are coming around the back, getting ready to pressure. And the zombie hordes are going to be collapsing here. And there are skeletons mixed in there as well. So the Mortis Engine... he's taking some damage right here, so very well played. Oh man, that thing got a beating. But it looks like he did overextend a little bit, and it's going to be taking some damage. Oh man, that's a really, really bad start for Sotek right there. The Mortis Engine, you need to be really conservative with it and keep it in the back. But I don't know, the frontline fight should go well. He needs to summon some zombies back here. And also his Varix Reavers have been caught by these Witch Elves, but they did some huge damage. So not a terrible start. A nice Blade Wind coming down from Pancras, but losing that Mortis Engine that quick is going to be really, really devastating, I think. So some of these Hounds over on the far side have gotten into these Shades, which is a very nice play right there. And it looks like, at the very least, he did kill some Witch Elves, but he needs to get these guys back, although they're... Why are they not out of control? Yeah, they're not out of control from the Fury of Cain. That's interesting. He does summon some zombies back there to help out as well. Looks like this Corpse Guard is still online, so it's giving these guys some melee defense and melee attack. And the Death Hag, yeah, definitely get that guy attacking the Death Hag. He needs to get the Terror Geist kind of dragging that thing down, but... You know, losing something that expensive initially is going to be really, really tough. But yeah, we'll see what we can do. So Malekith in the back is fending off some of these Dire Hounds, so very, very well played there. I think one of the keys to success for Pancreas is going to be securing his Shades, because once the Shades can get online, they can take out the Corpse Card, they can kill the Terrorgeist, they can even shoot Krell over here. And it looks like a little bit of a breath attack going down, which, you know, does some decent damage. And let's see if we can find Krell. I'm looking for him on the battlefield. I don't see him yet. Oh, here he is. Okay. So Krell is back here. Looks like he's just chopping some of these guys up. I think he's actually trying to march through. Oh, yeah. That guy just got decapitated. So Krell is here. And yeah, he's having a good old time. A very close fight still. And it looks like Loremaster of Sotek and Pancreas are dead even right now. So despite that big loss early on, I think he's really gotten into cookie jar. So you can see these very expensive Shades are being taken out by the Direwolves and everything. And Malekith is trying his little heart out back here. But, you know, he's having some trouble. That Terrorgeist is applying some pressure. He gets a really nice rear charge there. But if he can get these Witch Elves back here and make this Terrorgeist rampage, that would be really good for him. And Krell's coming in with the fat chubby. Look at him just trotting back here. And is he a large entity? No, he's actually an infantry size, so he's not going to be taking any bonus for his large. So the front line for the Vampire count seems to be going okay. Some of these troops are crumbling. The Death Hag is going to, you know, have a really strong presence, and Heinrich is, you know, he's kind of Netflix and chilling. What was that? Something just flew over his head. It looks like it was a zombie, but Krell is in the back fighting against some of these Blackguard and Nogron, which isn't bad, but it looks like Pancreas is able to taunt that Terrorgeist right here. So once his Terrorgeist goes down, I don't think there's going to be much left. I mean, the Vampire Infantry Corps is in pretty good shape, but there's a lot of powerhouse units left on the battlefield that are going to be really, really tough to kill. Although the Zombies and Skeletons seem to be doing the job. They're actually like cutting through Bleak Swords and seem to be doing pretty well. The Harganeth Executioners are doing an excellent job at cutting through the Stearnsman and company. Looks like some more zombies being summoned for the Loremaster of Sotek. Just a great game all around. Very well played to both players. Close, very even, and yeah. Lord, you guys need to go on Loremaster of Sotek's videos and tell him he needs to start playing battles on his channel. He can just play quick battles, talk about the lore while he's doing it. I think that would be awesome. And yeah, just go encourage him. That would be pretty cool to see him play more. So Krell back here, doing a pretty good job chopping through some of these Blackguard. He's kind of assisting this Terrorgeist who is out of control. So Krell, this is where you want him, working on armored units. So I really like that pick there, but you can see the balance of power is starting to tilt very heavily in the favor of the Dark Elves. Pancreas is in some really good shape right now. And yeah, Heinrich's still here, but Malekith's going to come toss his salad. I think that's pretty much going to be it for the Vampire count. So a very, very even battle. A very, very even battle. So yeah. How's it going, Thomas? I can't. I don't know how to say your last name. So Sehole? How's it going, man? Welcome. Yeah. Yeah, that zombie had some really good hang time, for sure. So Heinrich's going down. That's going to be it. Well played. Well played to both players. It was a close battle, actually, but that Mortis Engine being lost, he needed that Mortis Engine to win the mainline fight. Had he had that Mortis Engine draining the Blackguard and the Harganeth Executioners, he would have easily won that. Not won the battle, but won the front line engagement, which would have changed the dynamic of the fight. But Pancreas did an amazing job taking that out. Pancreas just absolutely pimped it. Very well played to both players. Great battle. Great battle. So guys, it is a best of 3. So now we are on the third match, the rubber match in this this series between Loremaster of Sotek and Pancreas. And yeah, that's gonna be it. There was some really good hang time on that for sure. Do you guys want to see Wookiee? So, if you guys want to see Wookiee, I need to see some emojis, Wookiee emojis from the sponsors here in chat. I have an emoji just for summoning him, so as soon as I see those emojis, I'll go get him. Okay, I got you, Quay Quay. Cool, man. Cool. I've heard War Machine's pretty cool. Game 3. I've heard of it, Quay Quay, yeah. I can't even. I'm sorry, man. I tried, Thomas. I'm terrible with that kind of stuff. So it looks like we're going back to Lizardmen versus Dark Elves. Yeah, so they're both playing their best factions. So as soon as I see some Wookiee emotes, he'll be summoned. All right, Bucko Bill's got it. Wookiee's been summoned. I'm getting him. I don't know how he's gonna look on the green screen. Alright. Here you go. So here he is. Here's the creature. Let's see. Let me make sure you can actually see him on this green screen. So here's Wookie. Oh, he's like, he's sparkling. Oh. Okay, hold on. So let me go to the green screen and turn it off. So I know, Wookie. I'm sorry. You deserve better. Okay. So now you can see Wookie. See? Here he is, guys, in all his glory. Yes. He's just like so derpy. Oh, he's such a good boy. Hey, Abysmal. Glad you're here, man. Abysmal from Australia. Make sure you watch the stream back so you can see some of the battles from earlier. They're really good. So, yeah, Wookie's here. He's just taking a little nap in my arms. Super adorable. Wookie hype indeed. Yeah, for any of you guys that sponsor, you get a glorious Wookie emote. So you guys have the power to summon him. Want to hear him in the mic? Here you go. Total War. Oh my God, Johan, thank you so much for the donation, my brother. Jeez, man, that's really generous. Yeah, Total War 40K. I would have an absolute erection. It would be up to the skies. I'm probably gonna get demonetized for saying that, but your donation compensates for that, so I don't care. Thank you so much, my dude. Yeah, of course, I think so. He has a Nurgle Plague Hound. We actually rescued him from Utah. Oh, Wookie, your hair's getting in your eye. No, I'm trying to help you. Don't paw my hand. Yes, that's a good creature. I won't forget the Discord link. Let's actually go do that right now. So Wookie has a little chair next to me. I'm going to put him in it for now. Show us the Marines. Yeah, let me show you guys the Marines. So Wookie, you can hang out over there, buddy, in your little chair. Hopefully that's comfy for you. Make sure. Okay, so the Plague Marines. So they're not painted yet. Yeah, so check this out. I don't know, they don't like that kind of stuff. So here's one Plague Marine. See? I don't know if the camera's focusing on him. This is actually my favorite one. He has a, looks like he has a heavy bolter. He has like a spiked helmet and then like just spiky shoulder pads. He's really badass looking. And then this is the second one right here. This guy's like, he has the Blight Cannon. He's like the bloated kind of heavy artillery guy. He's pretty badass for sure. And then this is the champion. I'll turn the green screen back on in a moment. So here's the champion. This guy has a Plague Sword and then I think he has like a claw attack too. So those are the ones I did last night. So these are the only ones I have on me right now. They can go on top of my computer and just kind of overwatch. So we'll turn the green screen back on here while these guys deploy their armies. So it's webcam. Yeah, Italian Spartacus has got you guys. Okay, so hold on, I gotta go to the green screen, go to filters. It's gonna look funny for a second while I readjust it because I have to like manually find the right color scheme. Why is that not working? I mean, this is probably the last game anyway, so it doesn't really matter if I can get it back on or not. Oh, here we go. Okay. Ah! Well, I'm sparkly, but I don't really care. Whatever. Okay, so the Dark Elves are going to be engaging here. It looks like in the front line he actually has a lot of Dread Spears, Witch Elves, Harganeth Executioner, so a very diversified front line. But Sotek is coming in hard in the paint with a Sotek-themed army. So he actually has Kroxigors. He's got all kinds of stuff going on. But Kroxigors are going to be good, but oh man, look at that. A high magic Tempest is going to be coming down, and then all these skinks might be throwing their javelins. I think Sotek might have them on skirmish mode, but the Tempest is still going to do some pretty good damage regardless. And he needs to get these Chameleons out on the far side, like up and helping. But I'm really excited to see the Kroxigors in the front line. So the skinks are going to take the brunt of the damage from the Harganeth Executioners, but then the big daddies are coming in to help their little buddy. So here they come. Oh yes. Oh yes. Glorious. Glorious. This is great. I love watching Kroxigors just smash face. So these Harganeth Executioners are taking a bunch of damage. And Malekith is, wow, he took a beating. These little skink javelins on the low ground, plus this skink chief on the ancient Stegodon, really just destroying Malekith. And then the laser dino, man, just some dank tactics coming down from the lore master of Sotek. But the Dark Elf do have a far superior infantry corps. These Harganeth Executioners and the Witch Elves and everyone will eventually drag down these Kroxigors. Kroxigors are very strong, but they need support. You know, they have 100 armor, but the armor isn't really going to be terribly helpful versus AP on these guys. So if Malekith can get taken down, I think that Lore Master of Sotek might be able to take the battle just through his leadership and having the Stegodon. He needs to get these skinks fighting, though. These guys have just been kind of sitting there for a moment, and that's definitely not good at all. Another Tempest going down. So the Laser Lizard and, you know, the Skink Chief and all these other guys are just going to keep popping Malekith in the face. And that's, a lot of people don't expect the high magic Salon. They expect Mazda Mundi, but Tempest is really brutal. Like, it does some heavy lifting. Yeah, this is serious business right here. So Malekith here is relatively low. Pancras's infantry corps is winning. You can see the Croxagores and the Skinks have mostly been crumbled throughout the battlefield. Over here, some of these little Skinklings are going to be fighting against Witch Elves, which is a good engagement for the Lizardmen. It's cost effective. Witch Elves are really squishy and they have like high mass. Oh no! Oh, the horror! Oh my goodness, that army just got evaporated, Wookie. What do you want? Why are you? Okay, you want to? Okay, Wookie, come on. Okay, so I'll try and do both. So. Hold on, just sit there. Just relax, okay. So in the main fight, it's going pretty well. It looks like all of the Dark Shards, and I think these are Dark Shards, yeah. They're getting some decent little missile attacks in the Skink Chief. With Malekith being that low, it's going to be really tough. And honestly, without Malekith, I don't think he's going to have the stopping power to take out all of these big dinosaurs. He does have actually 3 groups of full health Dark Shards, though, and that could do it. And it looks like they're able to kind of poke down the Skink Chief. Another Laser Dino coming in here, putting Malekith down to 1,700 HP. So man, this is heavy duty. Looks like he does also, Pancras has a couple Chariots left, so the Chariots could definitely run down some of these guys, but the infantry fight was just so heavily in the favor of the Lizardmen. But it looks like the balance of power is actually in the favor of Lore Master of Sotek at the moment, and another, if he gets one more Tempest, an Arcane and Forging too. So Arcane and Forging is an ability in high magic, and what it does is it actually adds 30 seconds to your cooldowns, and it does single target damage. That's really solid. And this Ancient Stegodon, I think it's an Ancient Stegodon. It's really going to do some serious ramshackling. This thing is a beast in infantry. They could probably honestly clean up all these troops, like no problem. The one thing that could kill this guy is if he does get some really good Dark Shard fire, but it looks like the little skink, the Chameleon Skinks are engaging. Oh, the breath just destroyed your close-up? I know, that breath attack was insane. Malekith's really low. He only has 500 HP. So if he can get like another Tempest, and I'm sure Lore Master of Sotek might have enough Winds of Magic for one more Tempest, I'm pretty sure that would kill Malekith. So the balance of power is starting to shift into the favor of the Lizardmen. You can see that this Salon Mage Priest over here is just cackling and rolling through these guys. just on his toilet seat. He's like Eric Cartman from South Park for sure. Yes, Wookie agrees. Wookie's actually like in my armpit right now. And look at that Tempest just taking Malekith out. So very well played. Man, that was just some brutality, just taking those boys out. So honestly, at this point, Lore Master of Sotek is going to break his opponent's army due to army losses, and that's going to be it. So for today, guys, Lore Master of Sotek is our best of 3 champion. Make sure to check out his YouTube channel. He's a supporter here on the channel, a sponsor, and also an awesome YouTuber himself. And yeah, make sure to check him out. Wookie approves. He's breathing heavy. He's breathing nice and heavy. Yes, he is. So yeah, GG, guys. Very well played to both of you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that best of 3 series. And yeah, that's pretty much going to be it. Also, guys, just some closing things on the stream. Italian Spartacus is going to be streaming on Friday. It's his birthday. So hopefully we can see some of you guys there. That'll be nice and fun. Wookie's here. Yes, good boy. Yes, you're a good boy. So, do you have any closing words, Wookie, besides breathing heavily into the microphone? I don't think so. Yeah. Sotek is a beast. That Tempest was really good. Yeah, Tempest was solid. I mean, Malekith got locked down like 3 times by that and really took a heavy beating. So, yeah. No other thoughts, really. But again, guys, I want to thank you all for joining me on stream. I appreciate all of your support. Very generous with donations today. It helps a lot. I'm going to go to Games Workshop. Maybe, let me actually give you guys, Wookie, go back to your chair for a minute. I'm going to give you guys a link to my Twitter account. And I'd like you guys to follow me on the Twitter. So on Twitter, I'm going to be posting links to like I'll post my 40K figurines as I like paint them and other things like that. So let me go ahead and get that for you guys here. And here's the Twitter. Wookie, calm down over there. Goodness gracious, you're such a diva. And here's the link to my Twitter. Oh, did that work? Or did I type it all as one? Yes, that's my Twitter account. So if you guys want updates on streams, and I post my thumbnails on there sometimes before the games are live, so you can get an early look at everything. And yeah, it's always a good time. We have a lot of fun over there on the Twitter. So check me out there. And here's one more link for you guys just to be sure. And yeah, so that's going to be it for today, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream. And yeah, the Emperor does indeed protect. And when Italian Spartacus and I get our full armies, we'll get like a GoPro and like strap it to our foreheads, and we'll do like a live battle and everything. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks again, guys. And as far as the stream goes, I'll probably be streaming again on Friday. I think, not Friday, actually, because that's Italian's birthday. So we're going to be hanging out with Italian Spartacus on stream on Friday, but on Saturday, maybe we'll do a stream or something. I think that'll be the plan. Wait, maybe? Yeah, maybe Saturday morning. So stay tuned, guys. Make sure to follow me on Twitter. I'll be posting my stream schedule on there, and we can go from there. Thanks again, guys, and take care.